you guys? It's Wes from Aurawest Tarot, and today we're going to be doing the person that's most on your mind. For this video, we'll be looking at your person that's most on your mind, their feelings towards you, how you feel towards them, how they perceive you, aka see you, and how you see them. Also, we'll be looking at their intentions and finally an outcome for the video. Okay, timestamps will be down in the comment section down below. I'll provide that for you. Make it easy to navigate this video. Also, just want to give a shout out to, I think it's J Yachty. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but I know you're out there. I just want to say thanks for your donation. I really appreciate that. And also, obviously, to Sabrina. I've said it a couple times, but she's been a good supporter of the channel. If you'd like to donate to the channel, it would be very helpful to try and get better equipment for the channel so we can get high resolution content and also make it a lot easier for me to get these videos out faster. Lastly, please don't forget, there's been a lot of views on the channel, but I think it's showing that there's recurring people coming back and watching, but they're not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so it can tell the algorithm to promote this video to more people. Okay, so we'll be starting, I already shuffled my Zodiac deck, and we'll be starting off with Aquarius and going from there. Lastly, I do have candles lit, incense going. I'll be using the Gilded Tarot Royale version and the Standard Edition for my clarifications. I've already shuffled all these decks. So let's get right on into it. Oh, shit. Why does this card keep coming out? Been feeling a little off color lately, so forgive me if I'm not so lively. I've been trying to get through it, but it's not really like feeling sick. It's just, I don't know what it is. I just, some sleeping difficulties and things like that. But Aquarius, you're up. So, if I'm a little bland today, please forgive me. It's just been a little under the radar, a little under the weather, should I say. What do we got for the Zodiac sign of Aquarius? Just make an adjustment here. I get two cards for the person that's most on Aquarius's mind. How do they feel towards Aquarius at this time? Two cards for the Zodiac sign of Aquarius, please. The person most on their mind. Two cards for their feelings. How does Aquarius feel towards the person that's most on Aquarius's mind? Get two cards, please. How does the person that's most on Aquarius's mind currently, how do they see Aquarius? How does Aquarius see the person that's most on Aquarius's mind? Aquarius, you're dealing with somebody here with the Two of Wands and the Hermit right now. This person is probably, I wouldn't be surprised if you're not talking with this person. It seems like they are in some type of reflection period, maybe getting advice and counsel from somebody else. This person's essentially at a crossroads, whether or not they want to probably move forwards with you. Either that or they just don't know how to proceed. Okay. Two of Wands, let's talk about kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's the way I see it. And it is talking about decisions, essentially, which way you want to go about things. Okay. With the Hermit there, it is kind of a bit of an isolating energy. So one has to say, is this person basically in a reflection period trying to figure out whether should I move forwards, with Aquarius, or if this person's been out in the cold or they had an issue or anything like that, they may be trying to kind of work their way around and figure out a solution to it. That's possible. How you're feeling is Two of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Swords upright. A lot of stress here, Aquarius, especially with the Nine of Swords here. So, I don't know, you might be stressed out about this person, whether, Two of Cups in reverse is suggesting almost a breakup here, a disconnect. And then with the Nine of Swords, upright, that's probably suggesting that you are just probably in a state of uncertainty. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords actually a little bit more, see if we can find out a little bit more. I get one card, one clarification for the Nine of Swords upright, for how Aquarius feels towards their person. that's most on Aquarius's mind. Queen of Pentacles. I think Aquarius, for some of you Aquarians out there, this is talking about some degree of emotional complexity in finance. Okay, I don't know if you know, perhaps with this Queen of Pentacles energy, you're wanting to show up in that energy, which is more of a committed and, you know, balanced and stable energy. But for some reason, it seems to be bothering you. I don't really know what that's about. Perhaps some of you could be more focused on trying to make, you know, this relationship work if you have one with this person, depending, you know, whatever that is. If it's friends with benefits, is it just being friends, or is it, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, kind of one of those situations. Whatever the case is, you seem to be stressed. And I want to say that, you know, there's a degree of finance involved in here. Whether you have the money to make the relationship work, or it's a distance issue, or you're trying to balance your career, figure out how to make this work, I don't know. But whatever the case is, you know, there is a disconnect here. How they see you is Page of Cups in reverse. This can indicate a lot of negative things. For starters, this person may be seeing you as essentially being unapologetic, not interested, or rejecting their, you know, whatever offer they had, you know, given you in the past. They could also just see you as being irritable, discontent, not really emotionally invested in the situation, or just basically spying on them. And clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. Why is that there? For how the person that's most in Aquarius' mind sees Aquarius. Page of Wands in reverse. What the hell? This is how your person sees you, Aquarius. This is once again almost like, you know, delays, blockages, but it's coming from like almost like a more of a. They're kind of seeing you more as like a childish kind of energy. Hence, you know, the pages being pretty much kids, and there is to some extent an element of that actually goes along with the cards. But I mean, it does talk about a lot of things. But in this case, they are kind of seeing you, and what I'm getting is they're seeing it more that you're. I don't know if it's playing games or you're just wishy-washy, or you don't know what you want. Or you're just not willing to grow with them. That's another possibility. Just not really wanting to emotionally invest or go forward with things. You see them as the Lovers in reverse, suggesting that you probably think this person is probably playing games with you. I don't know what that's about. Lovers, when it's reversed, obviously is further indicating, just like the Two of Cups here, both indicating disconnects from each other. So this person, I'm getting a sense, is probably at a distance from you. Whatever the case is, there seems to be a lot of tension here. And it does also talk about relationship and lover warfare when the lover is reversed. It kind of starts to bleed into that double energy, where it starts to get into that realm of being devious. So this person you might be seeing this person as a game player. But it's kind of ironic because with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse, to some extent, they're also seeing the same thing to you. So it seems like both of you are just disconnected in some way or another. Alright. What is the person that's most in Aquarius' mind? What is their intentions towards Aquarius? Can we get 2 cards, please? 2 cards representing the intentions of the person that's most on Aquarius' mind. Clarify the Emperor upright for the person that's most on Aquarius' mind. Why are they showing up with the Emperor energy and their intentions? What the? Aquarius. This person essentially, remember how they saw you was that Page of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. Well, they're showing up in the Emperor energy with Page of Cups upright. Interesting. It's like this person essentially, and then also the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's almost like this person is going to come out of a reflection period. They're going to come out of that, it seems. The reason I'm saying that is the Seven of Cups in reverse is talking about no longer in fantasy. It's basically getting more of a serious, grounded approach to looking at things. Kind of being a bit more concrete in how you're seeing things. It's lessening the confusion. Being more focused on one particular idea over the other, or where you want things to go. And I'm getting a sense of that because of the Emperor energy there, which does talk about being more grounded, but it does talk about trying to be, in control of the situation. And in the Page of Cups, they're suggesting that they're either, this person might be wanting to give you an apology for some of you, and for others of you, this person may just want to kind of, this person might approach you with some type of love, to some extent, some love interest in you. Aries energy there. So this person does seem to want to approach you, but I mean, I don't know what else more to say than that. But know that they do want to probably, I would suspect that this person is trying to, it's a very calculated approach with the Emperor energy there. So I think this person, it's like there's a rhyme and a reason to how they want things to go and their expectations. And one has to say, given that how they saw you and stuff like that probably has something to do with that. What is the likely outcome between Aquarius and the person that's most in Aquarius' mind? One card, please. Looks like there'll be some stability, whatever this person does. Aries energy again. Aries energy there. We got like 3 cards of Aries. Some of you may be dealing, I guess, with an Aries in their Sun, Moon, Rising, and their Venus. And to some extent a water sign, just generalized. Scorpio maybe, Cancer, yeah, it's non-specific. And possibly a Gemini for some of you. We've got 2 cards of Gemini here. So, there is going to be, I think, I think there's going to be, to some extent, like, why am I getting mixed things in my head about this card? Clarify the 4 of Wands upright for the outcome between Aquarius and the person that's most in Aquarius' mind. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Clarification. Why is the 9 of Pentacles clarified to the 4 of Wands? Okay. What the fuck? What is the Empress in reverse and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse here? Aquarius. Clarifying to the 4 of Wands. Upright. That's very odd. It's a little concerning too, but I think to some extent, I mean, the best that I can tell you, Aquarius, is that this is kind of coming back. Whoever you're dealing with may be somebody that is emotionally a little bit unstable. This person may not be really going very far in life. This person, for some of you, may be embodying more masculine energy than they're feminine. So this, you may see them as somebody, who this person might be essentially is somebody that would probably, you can just tell has more masculinity to them. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a guy. Okay? They emphasis on the masculine side of things, but shy away from the female side of things for whatever reason, I don't know. Okay? But they do also have some degree of, they may financially not, may make poor decisions, be lazy, may just really not have much money. This person could, for a small percent of you, could be a bit of a gold digger. Or just kind of gripping on to people because, hey, I can't really run the show in my life, so I'll come take out of your pocket. That's for some of you, and I have to assume that because the Empress is reversed, and that can talk about somebody that can be a bit devious. And the 9 of Pentacles reversed can talk about, essentially, theft sometimes. Robbery and stuff like that. So, I'm a little 50-50 on this, Aquarius. I don't know. There does seem to, the overall outcome, whether this could be something in the past and then now it's going to resort to the 4 of Wands and then things are going to be more stable and there's going to be some kind of a get-together where things, are more grounded. Some more, contentment. So, just be aware of that, what I told you there. I don't know how that relates, but maybe some of you could tell me down the road. I'm a Sun Aquarius, so maybe I'll find out. What am I saying? Alright, that's what I got for you, Aquarius. I gotta move on. I get way too into these readings sometimes, and it's like, you know, it turns into 3-hour, 4-hour videos, and stuff like that. Alright, Aquarius is done. We'll be going to the zodiac sign of Taurus. Once again, I'm being a little bit grounded because I've been a little under the weather, so be a bit more serious tone. I'm normally pretty theatrical in my videos, but it's just not really in that vibe. I'm sorry, but hopefully the reading will still be good. What do we got for the zodiac sign of Taurus? Oh, let me write that down real quick. 2. Can I get 2 cards for the person that's most on Taurus's mind, please? How does that person feel towards Taurus at this time? 2 cards describing the feelings of the person that's most on Taurus's mind, please. How do they feel towards Taurus at this time? How does Taurus feel towards the person that's most on Taurus's mind? I need 2 cards. How does the person that's most on Taurus's mind, how do they see Taurus at this time? How does Taurus see the person that's most on Taurus's mind? Some of you are dealing essentially with a water sign. Yeah, Cancer. This could be a Cancer in their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. For others of you, this could be a Scorpio or Pisces. I mean, essentially a water sign. But I'm getting, there's 2 cards already of Cancer here. And we also have Virgo energy. I can't remember what the 10 of Pentacles was, what energy that is. Earth energy. Alright, so let me just clarify one here. Taurus. Can I get one clarification, please, on the Knight of Pentacles upright? Why is the person that's most on Taurus's mind, why are they feeling the Knight of Pentacles upright? Why is Taurus feeling the 10 of Pentacles in reverse towards the person that's most on their mind? Sorry, Taurus, give me a minute here. Give you the best message. Clarify 6 of Cups upright for how Taurus feels towards the person that's most on Taurus's mind. Get 1 card to clarify. What the fuck? What is going on here, Taurus? Why does Taurus see the person that's most in Taurus's mind as the 3 of Cups? Why does Taurus see the person that's most on Taurus's mind as the 3 of Cups upright? What the fuck? Clarify the Knight of Cups in reverse. For how the person that's most on Taurus' mind feels towards Taurus, please. Taurus, I'm be honest, I'm a little bit lost here, but I'm just going to go with it, okay? So, in your person's feelings, we have the Knight of Pentacles upright, and then the Eight of Pentacles upright. Followed by that is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. When I clarified to that, I got Queen of Wands. Interesting. So this person essentially is trying to, there is some degree, I don't know if this person is trying to, I mean, with the Eight of Pentacles energy, and there's a lot of work going in here. But I don't know if it's them focusing on their financial side of things, or they're trying to entice you with a better future, more productive future. It's almost like, kind of like, if this is their feelings, okay? So I have to assume that this is something they're proposing to you, Taurus. Okay? And this person seems to be proposing a high emphasis on there's going to be money, things are going to work out. Maybe this person's wanting to basically offer you a future, you know? Telling you about, hey, it's going to be, things are going to be better. There's going to be more money in the bank account. You know, maybe we can move out together. Something like that. But what's weird is that there's the Knight of Cups is reversed. So it's suggesting that they're kind of emotionally closed off for starters, and they're not really entertaining this situation as much as you probably would like. And so that's why I'm assuming that this person just focusing on their work. And then it's clarified the Queen of Wands. Almost like this could also talk about someone you might feel as being a little bit manipulative to some extent. I mean, the Queen of Wands is not reversed there, but I mean, with the Knight of Cups being reversed there, can be, one has to ask, is this person like almost emotionally playing, it's like, it's not games, it's like calculated. It's like calculated is what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting calculated in my head, but something about that, like almost like they're being selective on when to give you a little bit and and hold back. Whatever the case is, this is likely somebody that is doing something in the materialistic world. And they could possibly be for some of you, a small percentage of you, I'm not really getting this as a high emphasis, but they could be trying to wooing you with materialistic objects, aka money. But I'm getting more of a selfish energy. I kind of feel like this person may be just focusing on themselves, or maybe they just don't have time to really give to you. I don't know. What's interesting is that we have 10 of Pentacles reversed, and in the Justice card. So one has to ask, is this like a failed marriage or something? Or was this a long-term commitment that you had with this person that's not really, it could be them kind of getting, kind of getting there. I don't know why this reading is like tripping me up, Taurus. Because it's like, what's interesting is, you have the Six of Cups upright. So I'm almost thinking like, is this like a healing connection, or is this something that's in your past? Because that's more what the Six of Cups could talk about. Essentially, this is a partner or something that you disconnected from, that you are thinking of when times are sweet. And I'm almost wondering if this is a situation where there was better times in the past, those times have gone, so you're obviously reminiscing about it, thinking about it, but aware that the situation right now is almost like to some extent in ruin, but you're trying to basically get some balance out of it, or you're trying to get something, you don't feel something's fair possibly? I mean, I have to assume that if you're thinking about this person, and they're off doing their own thing, that maybe you're disconnected. How they see you is Four of Cups in reverse. So they almost feel like you're just moving on. So that would correlate right back to this. That you've probably been thinking about them and stuff, but they probably don't know that. But they're assuming that you're just moving on. So if you're disconnected from this person, they're on their side of things. They're kind of just focusing. Yeah. So this would probably correlate that they're just focusing on their finance more, if anything, emotionally holding back. But at the same time, it's like with the Queen of Wands energy. Like I said, I think it's a calculated thing. but they're kind of seeing at the same time like you're moving on, or you're not really hung up on the situation anymore. How you see them as Three of Cups. You think this person just dicks around a little bit. What's interesting is when I clarify it as Two of Cups. Oh, I'm sorry. No, my mistake, Taurus. Sorry, I'm a little off today, so just go with okay. I was almost not even going to do this reading, these readings today. Six of Cups. You clarified to Two of Cups, so I know that you are thinking about this person here, Taurus. And then you see them as Three of Cups, and that can talk about third-party situations. And then when I clarify, it's going to the Lovers. So there's two stories here. Story one here, Taurus, is you essentially are seeing this person as entertaining someone else. That's a possibility for some of you. Okay, you may be kind of almost obsessing about this person. You may be thinking about them. I have to assume that with the past, and Justice card is here, so almost wondering if you kind of feel like this person's responsible for causing some type of financial ruin or issues in your life. Maybe you want karma. Some of you could be a legal situation over some, who knows what. Small percentage. I'm not really getting that as a big thing here. For others of you, this could be, it's possible that this person is back in your life, whoever this is. And keep in mind, this is probably someone that I'm getting a vibe that it's someone you've had history with. That you are having a good time with. That's also a possibility. But I've got two cards here indicating that it's a possibility, they're seeing as, over something. So maybe this person screwed you over in the past. They could possibly see that they got over it, and now you're having a good time with this person. And this could be, as far as you're concerned, could be a soulmate. We've got the Lovers here. Whoever this person is, you seem to really enjoy their company. Very fondly. And in your Two of Cups here, I'm getting almost like an obsessive vibe. So, what is the person that's most in Taurus's mind? What is their intentions towards Taurus? This one's tricky, Taurus. I wasn't expecting that from a Taurus reading. What are the intentions of the person that's most on Taurus's mind? Can we get two cards here, please? Towards Taurus. I knew it. I fucking knew it. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. Remember I said this person may just be focusing on themselves, on their business or finance, whatever, and they've got Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups reversed here. Probably emotionally closed off and everything. Well, this person's, they're not interested. If there is some type of love offer that's being presented, or if you are basically presenting them with one, then expect them to reject it. And this person, the Nine of Pentacles upright. They're just worrying about their own height, their own money, their own finance. This is a card really of independence. It's like an independent energy. This person seems to... There's an enormous amount of energy on their side of just basically focusing on money, themselves, their future, their stability. And then on your side, it's just like this overwhelming of like thinking about them, it's like almost daydreaming about this person and kind of focusing on them. And some of you are going to probably say, no, that's not the case. Well, that's, what the cards are saying. So remember, everything, you might have to tweak things here and there, but it's not your story. Don't get butthurt about it. What is the likely outcome between Taurus and the person that's most on Taurus's mind? You get one card for the likely outcome between Taurus and the person that's most on Taurus's mind. Shuffle. Crossroads. Yeah. Taurus, I don't really... This whole reading just tripped me up, and it's like, it's just wave of like disconnect or something that seems to be roaming through this reading. And then it's coming, not surprisingly, the Two of Wands. So, I don't know if there's, it's kind of leaving it up in the air almost. Almost like the ball's in your court. But the way that I'm kind of getting it, honestly, Taurus is, yeah. I'm not getting the strongest vibe this is going anywhere. So, let's clarify the Two of Wands upright. Let me see if I can, find out a little bit more. One card to clarify the Two of Wands upright. Why is that the outcome between Taurus and the person that's most in Taurus' mind? I want us to almost ask if this is a decision on whether this person. I almost wonder, there's also another possibility here. For some of you Taurus, this person may approach you. May kind of, like I said, there's a high emphasis on them working on themselves, their bank account essentially, worrying about, like it's just their own hide essentially. And I've got the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this person's, one thing's for certain, is emotionally shut off. They do have a lot of energy and they are basically making moves and all that. That's all good. But as far as the emotional connection, it seems to be shut off. And then they're showing up as the Page of Pentacles. And I have to assume that's them. It's also possible, so for some of you, this person may potentially approach you to want to work on things. But I think it's going to be from a state of being a little bit shut off emotionally. For others of you, this could be another offer. I normally don't look at the court cards as people in the person in your mind, but I'm getting a sense this could be. And that would make sense too. That maybe there's another offer coming in and you're kind of deciding, do I want to stay hung up on this person or go with them? But anyways, that's what I got for you, Taurus. I'm a little off my game today, so hopefully that made sense. I don't know if I'm connecting today, I really don't. Most days I feel like I'm rocking it, and other days, well actually this is the first day, I just don't feel like I'm really making sense here, but whatever. Let's go with it. It's like I can't tell if I'm like, do I feel sick? And I don't feel sick, but it's like I'm confused on whether I feel sick or not. It's so weird. I just feel drained. It's very weird. It's not usual for me. It's like almost like I've been sleeping so much, like just I'm like, oh, I gotta do a video, I gotta do this, and it's like I just can't get out of bed. I've been sleeping so much. I slept before I did this video, I slept 3 hours as a nap, and I had a cup of coffee, and I'm still like. Zodiac sign of Virgo. Please remember, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing and liking this video if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Only if you feel I deserve it, of course. It would really help the algorithm to kind of promote these videos a bit more so we can get some more traffic to the channel. It would really be helpful, so thank you if you do. What do we got for the person that's most on Virgo's mind, please? We get 2 cards for how the person that's most on Virgo's mind, how do they currently see Virgo? 2 cards, please. Ooh. Some of you might be dealing potentially with an Aries. How does Virgo feel about the person that's most on Virgo's mind? Can we get 2 cards, please? Holy mackerel. Virgo energy on your side with the Knight of Pentacles upright. How does the person that's most on Virgo's mind, how do they currently see Virgo? Wow, that just literally rocketed out in the reversed. That was so fast. How does Virgo see the person that's most on Virgo's mind? just like Virgo, I mean, yeah, this is like a disconnect here. So, your person's feelings, Virgo, we have King of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Who are you dealing with? Whoever this person is, in their feelings essentially towards you, Virgo, this person intends to basically just be, I'm getting a strong sense this person wants to basically start shit with you. Okay. Both of these cards can talk about people that have tempers that can lose control very easily. These people can be very hard to please, can get pissed off when they don't get their way. I don't know who this person is, but for whatever reason, there's a high degree of manipulation also with these cards. That's what I'm concerned about. And then on your side, we have the Five of Swords upright. And then the Knight of Pentacles, almost like you're just focusing on yourself right now. This is talking about betrayal, oftentimes mind games, which should fit right on in with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is a loss for everyone. So, one has to ask if you're just walking away. How they see you is Page of Cups in reverse. This person kind of, and then you see them as Knight of Cups in reverse. So we can safely say the emotional department has closed shop. But yeah, I'm not even going to really explain these cards much because this just looks like just mind games going on here, or some type of warfare. That's psychological warfare almost, or manipulation. Possibly there might be some spying here, playing games with each other. Whether you guys are actually intentionally doing that or not, they could just be perceiving it. But you see this person, the Knight of Cups, in reverse. So you feel like this person is, just emotionally shut off. Part of being a little bit mopey, whiny, which would fit right on in with that reversal energy, with the Wands energy there. Yeah. Yes. I'm not even going to clarify that. It's just pretty self-explanatory. What is the intentions of the person that's most on Virgo's mind? What is the intentions of the person that's most on Virgo's mind? One more shuffle. I get 2 cards for the intentions of the person that's most on Virgo's mind, please. Yeah, this person, Virgo, this person has unfinished business with you. They don't feel that this situation is really... we've got the World card reverse here and the Six of Cups upright. So this person, this person seems to be, this story is essentially talking about someone here that's, playing games with you. Why? Because they still have, they're still not over you. They have things about you that they like. Things that they're fonder memories, but they're not going to tell you that, that's for certain. This person's going to be very, secretly, probably, they might be a bit butthurt. If you broke up with them or you left this person, they're probably just a bit pissed off that maybe you dumped them or you rejected their offer. But one thing's for certain, this is a strong, I'm still stuck in you energy. So, this person could be definitely a fire sign of some sort. Fire, water sign. What is the likely outcome between Virgo and the person that's most on Virgo's mind? Could be some distance between you two as well. This person may be resistant to change as well, and not wanting to really change their ways. Prone to immaturity. Page of Wands in reverse, It's just too much game playing going on here, Virgo. I mean, if you're in I can tell you right now, if you're in a stable connection or commitment or anything with somebody right now, this is definitely not your story. This is just, we literally have both the King and the Queen of Wands in reverse here. I mean, just one of those cards alone is enough as far as the concern department. You got 2 of them there. And also the Page of Cups in reverse for how they see you. This person's got like a chip on their shoulder. A complex. They could also have a power, this almost, you might be dealing almost like, it's not, I'm not getting full narcissist here, but this person could just be like, I don't know, know, just they got some type. This could have like some type of psychological disorder or something. It's like they want to think, you know, they want to be spiteful and, you know, kind of be a bit, you know, envious and play games with you and manipulate the situation a bit, or cause some tension, or probably, you know, this person could also, you know, intentionally stop things or put distance between you two just to be spiteful, or you know, just to play head games with you or some bullshit like that. But at the same time, it's like they're still, you know, thinking about when certain memories were, you know, certain ones that they're fond of, and they're still stuck on and you know, reminisce about. But at the same time, they can't get over you, but they don't seem to know how to make the situation work, or whether or not there's so much reversal here with the Wands energy, whether or not they even are capable of doing that. I don't know. But it seems like you're just kind of trotting on away and just saying, fuck this. Yeah. I don't think you know, yeah. I'm going to stick with that. That's all I got for you. Virgo. I'm a little off my game today, so I don't know if that made sense or not, but... Virgo is done. Oh, didn't put the start. Virgo's time. I think it was like... Sorry, I'm a little quiet today. I'm a little off color. Scorpio. I get 2 cards for the person that's most on Scorpio's mind, please. Describing their feelings towards Scorpio. 2 cards for the person that's most on Scorpio's mind. How does that person feel towards Scorpio? 2 cards, please. Man, the Knight of Pentacles just keeps coming out. Doesn't matter. I tried to shuffle it just before we did this. If you use the timestamps, then you probably didn't see it, but I shuffled this deck like so many times and split it and everything, and the Knight of Pentacles still showing up. How does Virgo see the person that's most on Virgo's mind? Can get 2 cards for how Virgo feels towards the person that's most on Virgo's mind, please. Oh, I'm sorry. Scorp. I'm gonna have to take that back because I said Virgo. I was seeing Virgo on the card. I get 2 cards for how Scorpio feels towards the person most on Scorpio's mind. Maybe some of you are dealing with Virgo. 2 cards for how Scorpio feels towards the person that's most on Scorpio's mind, please. 2 cards. Good. How does the person that's most on Scorpio's mind, how do they see Scorpio at this time? I'm going to get 1 card, please. How does Scorpio see the person that's most on Scorpio's mind? Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, Scorpio. So, In your person's feelings, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is taking it. One would seem at first glance that they are taking action to better themselves, their stability, their finances, work on their career, focus on the material aspects of life. Clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse for how the person has most of Scorpio's mind feels towards Scorpio. Why are they in the Eight of Swords in reverse? Wheel of Fortune. Things are going their way. This person seems to be having a, I don't know, maybe they could have a beat, something might be changing in their life. Something to some degree is going well. How they see you is essentially the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. An opportunity gone wrong. Which is interesting, and the reason I'm telling you that is because in your feelings towards them, you have Knight of Wands in reverse and the Magician in reverse. What is going on there, Scorpio? Are you a little either hesitant or irritable with this person? You see them as the Hierophant. So you see this person as basically being more grounded and conservative, no longer basically worrying about, if you look at that, that's going to talk about more more grounded traditional approach. You could also talk about marriage material, and then I see them here after I just talked about that in their feelings, Knight of Pentacles upright, suggesting commitments being more grounded, conservative approach. But in your feelings, it's Knight of Wands in reverse and the Magician in reverse. Clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse. It can be a little concerning there, Scorpio. I'm not gonna lie. Clarify the Knight of Wands in reverse for how Scorpio feels towards their person. Most of them. Clarify the Magician in reverse. Why does Scorpio feel the Magician in reverse energy and their feelings towards the person most on Scorpio's mind? One card to clarify the Magician in reverse, please. Six of Cups keeps coming out as well. Scorpio, I'm getting a sense almost like, even though with the Magician in reverse, and the Knight of Wands being reversed, I'm getting it, that could be a very toxic combination. But I'm getting more of this is like just a lack of hope and, not wanting to really, you don't want to put your energy towards the situation, or you just feel that you can't. I don't really feel much hope there. And there's also the Six of Cups here. It could be so many different things this could indicate, but to some extent, with the page, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse here is how they see you. Let me clarify one more to it before I go on a tangent here. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for how the person that's most on Scorpio's mind sees Scorpio. Why are they seeing them as the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? King, what the fuck? King of Wands in reverse. So we have Knight of Wands in reverse and King of Wands in reverse. Basically so they see you as this. Scorpio, I don't know, this person seems almost like you're playing games with them. And you might have some anger problems. The Magician in reverse does talk about being a bit of a trickster. And almost wonder, are you playing with their head a bit? I don't know. Knight of Wands, in reverse can be somebody that's very in and out, and energy going in the wrong places, and it's like, what the fuck? This person seems to be aware almost that, the negative connotations of the Knight of Wands in reverse, this person is seeing you as pretty much the same thing. So it's confirming that there's some degree of this going on with you, Scorpio. I don't know if I'm getting almost like it's probably a temper problem, maybe. If you want the lighter version of this, and some of you are saying, well, I don't have any anger problems with, and I'm actually the one that's in the good here, then this person just doesn't see you very interested in committing with them. Or they just feel that you're too in and out, you're too wishy-washy. Like you're just maybe not biting at the bait, or you just don't really want to invest any of your real time and energy into them. That's the lighter version. And then also there could be, a degree of, I don't know, just lacking faith in the situation, or whether it's even worth wasting time on it. don't know how to get it off the ground, but just kind of reminiscing and stuck in the past a little bit. Maybe you do want, maybe there is a side of you that does kind of want something with this person, but I'm not getting that strongly here. But I almost, you know, and the only reason I'm saying that, I said that was because of the Hierophant here. It's how you see them. So, I almost wonder, and in the Six of Cups here, I almost wonder, do you still reminisce on this person or something? Is this person no longer interested in you? Are they just moving on? Is that why you're in that energy? Clarify the Hierophant upright for how Scorpio sees the person that's most in Scorpio's mind. Why are they seeing them as the Hierophant upright? King, what the? So, that's in their feelings there, and you see them as the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. You see this person as financially, they're just focusing on their money, Scorpio. It seems like this person, you do look at this person as someone that is trying to honor their commitments, try to show up on time, expand, probably build an empire. For some of you, this person could already have, you know, six-figure income. This person could, you know, this person seems to know what the hell they're doing, and they're growing, expanding, but it seems a lot to do with the financial side of things. It's not, there's pretty much no, I mean, that's earth, earth on air energy. This person, you know, there's no love in there, and it's slow energy too. So this person may be very grounded and kind of stand the ground, a little stubborn. I almost wonder if you're intimidated by this person. But at the same time, you know, they're kind of, how they're seeing you is not very in a good light. This person just doesn't seem, I don't know. I think you might have played games with them or been too uncertain, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and wishy-washy and stuff, and they probably are just focusing on their money as a result, just kind of are staying put. But at the same time, you do see them as marriage material, apparently. So maybe this person rejected you and you're upset about it. What is the intentions of the person that's most on Scorpio's mind towards Scorpio? Can we get 2 cards, please? The person that's most on Scorpio's mind. What is their intentions, likely intentions towards Scorpio? Can we get 2 cards, please? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight to the outcome. I'll tell you in a second. What's the likely outcome between Scorpio and the person that's most on Scorpio's mind? Can I get 1 card, please? The likely outcome between Scorpio and the person that's most on Scorpio's mind. Scorpio. Man, if I had the energy to do it, I would be so theatrical right now. I just don't, unfortunately. So we're getting a lighter West today. Their intentions is 9 of Pentacles upright and the Judgment in reverse. Let me actually clarify one more. Clarify the Judgment in reverse. Why is their intentions the Judgment in reverse? Why is the person that's most in Scorpio's mind? Why is their intentions towards Scorpio the Judgment in reverse? Can you get 1 card to clarify? Scorpio, yeah. This person essentially, right now, doesn't seem to want to invest in this situation. The Fool in reverse there, when it's clarifying to the Judgment there, this person may not be openly voicing this to you, their decision, essentially. Just because Judgment's in reverse doesn't mean that they haven't made a decision, they just may not want to tell you about it. Okay, and with the Fool in reverse there, suggesting that they don't want to take a risk. They think the situation has either been too reckless or crazy in the past. There's been bad things about it. It's been a bad investment in the past, essentially. And for what one reason or not, I don't know what that's about, and I'm not going to go into it. But this person they have cold feet, essentially, and they kind of see it as a bad investment. They don't want to take the chance. Okay, and I know to some extent there's truth in that because of the fact that the 9 of Pentacles showing upright. This person has just a whopper of Pentacle energy on their side, so they're entirely. I mean, look at the card here. This person seems to be only interested right now in their stability, their finances, their career, their job. This person probably is emotionally shut off. Just, you probably, if you do talk to this person, they probably don't voice very much, if anything. They just keep very silent about the emotional side of things. You give them a compliment or something and they just give you nothing back. That's probably because this person just wants to, they want to do things, you know, they want to look good, be, you know, work on themselves, grow themselves. And maybe they have interest in other options. I'm not seeing anything suggesting this person's really pursuing you. And the outcome is devil. The devil upright. It's a toxic lover. You know, and I mean, Scorpio, I don't know which Scorpio is this resonating with, but this seems to be a connection where there's an extreme emotional disconnect. There seems to be some degree of concern about mind games being played, or someone's been a bit of a, possibly a player. I'm not getting into their side, though. And all the energy's on your side for some reason. I don't know why. Clarify the devil upright. Why is that the outcome between Scorpio and the person most in Scorpio's mind? Queen of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Scorpio, okay, so if we want to say that, if you're asking and saying, well, hang on a second, I'm not playing any games with this person, I'm not doing any of that kind of stuff, well, this is probably suggesting that this is a connection that you seem to be stuck on with the Six of Cups here and your feelings towards this person. This person seems to basically always, maybe they entertain you, but they're never really allowing it to go emotionally anywhere. You know, and I don't know if there's an obsession forming here with the Devil card that you want this person, or you're sexually turned on by this person, or you're thinking about, hey, I mean, you see them as the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles. You might see this person as marriage material, or want to basically, you know, grow with them, but maybe you're just not so confident that they're interested. Okay. That's the lighter outcome. But like I said, let's not forget here, there is a notion that someone could have been, and showing more on your side here, being honest, Scorpio, that, and they're even seeing you like this, that you are someone that could be potentially a player, or toxic, manipulative, or have anger issues. Probably even obsessive about them. That's what I'm getting. So, hopefully that made sense. I'm a little off my game today, so maybe there was some other meaning behind this stuff, but that's what I'm getting. This person's Scorpio seems to be really heavily focused on themselves, and even if you are dealing with this person, they seem awfully independent and doing their own thing, worrying about their own, you know, finances, and even when it's like clarifying, they just see you as, like, I mean, King of Wands in reverse. I mean, why not something more positive, like the Two of Cups, or, you know, let's have, I don't know, something, you know, Lovers, or, you know, Ace of Wands upright, or Cups upright, or something like that. Why are we not seeing any of that? Nothing came through. No Knight of, you know, Cups. So one has to ask, is this person just being cold to you? I mean, Pentacle energy does talk about that. There's a lot of, the only Pentacle card that showed up with the Queen of the Queen of Pentacles has water in it, but she was reversed in the outcome, indicating once again just closed off. So, but you do seem to have some type of, someone's got an obsession there, and I'm indicating that it's almost seeming like it's you, Scorpio. So, sorry, it's just what I'm getting married. Don't flame me if it's like not fitting your life story, okay? But you definitely seem to have interest as far as, well, see this person as potential marriage material. So, interesting. Going to Aries, the Zodiac sign of Aries. What do we have for the Zodiac sign of Aries? So I need to bring a little bit of incense. What do we have for the Zodiac sign of Aries, please? computer was trying to go on standby, and I'm like, I already know it's going to stop the timer and do that. I'll wait. Can I get 2 cards for the zodiac sign of Aries? For the person that's most on Aries' mind, please. 2 cards describing that person's feelings towards Aries. Can I get 2 cards? Person that's most on Aries' mind. What are their feelings towards Aries at this time? Can I get 2 cards? Person that's most on Aries' mind. How does Aries feel towards the person that's most on Aries' mind? 2 cards describing Aries' feelings towards the person most on Aries' mind. Interesting. And I was just saying the other sign, so if you're just tuning in right now, I'm a little under the weather, so normally I'm a little bit theatrical and stuff in these reads, but I'm just, I don't know what it is. I don't really know if I don't really feel sick, but then it feels like I'm sick. It's kind of hard to explain. I just feel like low energy and stuff like that. And also, if you're watching this, please like, share, subscribe. Especially just at least like this video if you could. It would really help get more eyeballs to the video. Only if you feel I deserve it, though. Appreciate it. Thanks, Aries. What is the person that's most on Aries' mind? What the fuck? I don't know if I should take that or not. Okay, we'll take it. But I'm going to just keep it as a side thing. And we'll see if it makes sense in this reading. As a person that's most on Aries' mind, how do they see Aries at this time? Get 1 card describing how the person most on Aries' mind sees them. How does Aries see the person that's most on Aries' mind? Can I get 1 card, please? Aries, sorry, let me just clarify one more, I promise, sorry. I'm like sucking through your read right now, you're forgetting me. Clarify the Tower upright. For the person that's most on Aries' mind, why are they experiencing Tower moments in their feelings? Clarify 8 of Wands upright. For the person that's most on Aries' mind, why are they feeling the 8 of Wands upright? What's going on here? Clarify the Hierophant upright for how Aries feels towards the person most on their mind. Why are they feeling the Hierophant upright? Why is the person that's most on Aries' mind, why are they seeing them as the Wheel of Fortune upright? There's, lo and behold, there's the 6 of Cups again. Holy crap. I think it's come out for almost every single reading. So Aries, this person, sorry to keep you waiting, Aries. This is kind of a confusing one. All these reads have been a little confusing for me tonight. The Tower is showing up in their feelings, and I clarified it's 2 of Cups in reverse. This is, to some extent, I don't know if there's a couple of ways this reading, I can already tell, can go. Okay, but there's a possibility that this person, to some extent, either they just, I mean, it's possible that they just broke up with you, or decided to, or it's you breaking up with them. But I'm assuming it's them breaking up with you, or this relationship came to an abrupt, sudden end for some reason, because you're in the 5 of Cups in your feelings. That's a loss. Things didn't work out. On the other hand, you see the Hierophant there in your feelings towards them, so I don't know if you felt that this was a potential marriage partner. But with the Page of Cups in reverse, there just could have been an offer that got rejected. I don't know, and then on top of that, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse here, and it's a Tower moment. Maybe almost like this person suddenly broke things off with you. Suddenly, abruptly. Probably put you in this energy. What's clarifying to the 8 of Wands upright, because I was like, is there communications or something like that, is the 10 of Swords in reverse. I don't know if this person is like, I mean, are they holding on to, issues that you guys had in the past? Like they still have a grudge against you? Or is it you that's rejecting them? Maybe it's possible that you see this person as potential marriage partner, but maybe you just don't want to deal with them anymore. Maybe maybe because of whatever issues happen with that Ten of Swords energy in reverse, you don't want to deal with them anymore. But there's also another possibility here that this person may be getting over whatever issues, there was. So if there was a breakup, this would suggest that this person is basically moving on from this. They don't want anything to do with it anymore. You've got the Two of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse can talk about basically getting over whatever betrayal, hurt, or painful cycle that, is coming to an end. And they're basically pulling those swords out and they're ready to move on. And then we have the Eight of Wands upright, which suggests also that. Now, how they see you is Wheel of Fortune upright. I honestly don't even know what the hell how that relates to this reading. I really don't. It's possible that they see this as like things were supposed to be this way. And we have Six of Cups going over it. Now, the best alternative explanation I can come up with is because how you see them as Page of Cups. So you see them, I don't know if you see them trying to fix this situation. So let's just say that you broke it off with them, Aries. Then you might see this person as trying to fix the situation. Maybe have an apology. It's also possible that if they broke it off with you, you might see them as apologizing to you. Just saying, hey, I'm sorry, but it's not working out for me. This person seems to, on one hand, be fond, have some, they kind of see you as more reminiscing on when times were sweeter with them, wanting things to change. That would actually make sense. So in some ways here, Aries, this seems like it's more on your side. Like you're bummed out about something that probably either you got rejected or it just didn't work out. And this person maybe just had enough or thrown the towel and deciding to move on and just push forwards. And they kind of see you, that would probably make sense with how they're seeing you. Essentially that you're wanting to kind of maybe potentially have another go with things and you're still not really done with them. You're still stuck in them to some extent, but at the same time they don't really see it working out. Or they're just not really emotionally as invested as they once were. They might still be talking with you. But, so, what is the intentions of the person that's most in Aries' mind? What is the intentions of the person that's most on Aries' mind towards Aries? 2 cards, please. Clarify the Six of Wands upright. Why is their intentions the Six of Wands upright? We get 1 card to clarify the Six of Wands upright for the person that's most on Aries' mind, their intentions towards Aries, please. Clarify the Nine of Swords upright for their person that's most on Aries' mind, is their intentions towards Aries. What the hell, Aries? So this is how you feel towards them, right? Remember the Hierophant. Forget the Page of Cups there. Remember the Hierophant here? That's your feelings. That was in your feelings towards them. Now, when I looked at their intentions towards you, we see 9 of Swords, right? What does it clarify to? The Hierophant. In other words, this person is basically just having sleepless nights about this. And I almost wonder, like I said, is this a commitment? Or you saw them, or you're wanting to have marriage with this person, and maybe they don't want to anymore, they broke it off. And then this person's having like sleepless nights. This is their intentions towards you. Almost like they're uncertain about whether they want to even entertain it. But it's bothering them at the same time. They probably know that it's bothering you. They feel guilty about it. when I look here, there's the Six of Wands. So they're trying to have some type of victory in this situation, or keep their head up high, essentially. Not look too mopey in the situation. The person does want to seem to appear that they have things in order and they have control, and they are, successfully moving on, I would think. And the reason why is because it's clarified the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is kind of throwing in the white towel, essentially. Raising the white flag, essentially. Like, I don't want to fight. I don't have any problems. It can sometimes being, there is some negative connotations to it, like a worsening of the Nine of Wands upright, but I'm not getting that with this. I think it's more just giving up, not feeling like you want to put the effort in. Or is it really worth it? That's probably why they're in that Nine of Swords upright energy. And the two cards that jumped out, remember, I wasn't sure if I was going to take those cards. So this is their intentions here, right? Remember that Nine of Swords, and then we had the card that dropped out was the Eight of Swords upright with the High Priestess. Both cards that can talk about being mentally, almost like trapped in a situation, uncertain. I mean, the High Priestess does kind of talk about more being quiet, silence, sometimes secrecy. I mean, there's a lot of other things with the High Priestess there when it's upright, but, obviously got to apply it to what the cards are showing here. And I'm getting a sense that this person may be trying to intuitively follow their gut on things, and their guts maybe just telling them that this is not really working out. I don't get a sense, I mean, obviously, Aries, if things were working out between you or going well, then why is the Five of Cups showing up in your feelings? That's not a typical thing that you would be experiencing if things were going well. So there seems to be some disconnect here, and this person having a Tower moment. I don't know who you're dealing with, but we do have, so some of you might be dealing with a Leo, some type of, we got Aries energy on their side as well. A Gemini for some of you. Yeah, strong Gemini energy here. Probably an Earth sign, like a Taurus, maybe. Yeah. Scorpio, maybe. Less likely Scorpio, but possible. Yeah, also some of you might be a Cancer. But, yeah. I don't know what else to tell you, Aries. I mean, this person seems to be, like I said, just really dabbling in the idea of whether they want to deal with you or not, it seems. So, if things are going swell between you, then maybe this is not your reading. There's a lot of anxiety on their side. When someone went, why? I don't know. Is this person feeling guilty about what's going on? Like, did they break your heart and say they don't want to commit to you anymore? That's a possibility. Maybe they're trying to fix things and they're a little stressed out about it, whether you're going to want to entertain them again. I don't know. But I'm getting more of a sense that they're moving on, to be honest. What is a likely outcome between Aries and the person that's most on Aries' mind? Can we get one card for the outcome? Six of Swords in reverse. Aries, I'm getting, yeah. They see you as basically reminiscing about the past, and the outcome is essentially the same thing. Being stuck to some extent, not really, a bit of stagnation. And there's anxiety and issues on their side. I mean, this seems like a situation that's almost to some extent on pause in some ways. I mean, and we have on their side the Two of Cups in reverse, and on your side the Five of Cups. A lot of anxiety on their side. Giving up. They're trying to keep their, trying to hold their head up high. Almost like, to some extent, like they want to be the victor to some extent in the situation, if anything. But it can be that they are coming from a more controlling, slightly controlling energy. Maybe that's they're trying to control their emotions. It's possible. Because of all this swords energy here. I don't think this person, to some extent, wants you to see their vulnerable side either, Aries. I think this person is a bit guarded. Yeah. I don't know if I'm making sense tonight, Aries. Honestly, I'm a little my brain's a bit foggy and I'm feeling a bit out of the weather, so hopefully this is making sense. So sorry if it's not. Having an off day. Clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. How does that relate to Aries? How does the Six of Swords in reverse for the outcome relate specifically to Aries. Yeah. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Aries, I don't think this is going anywhere, to be honest. But that's my final thoughts on this. I think you're still going to be stuck on this to some extent, thinking about whoever this person is. If there is a disconnect, there may just be light communication going back and forth. But I'm not getting a great sense that this is going well, fantastic between you two, unfortunately. And I do get a sense that you, to some extent, this person may have been somebody that you were considering to marry or you wanted to marry. I don't know, but there has been some drama and some issues. This doesn't seem like a new person. It seems to be someone that's been established in your life, is what I'm getting, too. Okay? But that's what I got for you, Aries. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to give you one card of advice. I haven't asked for advice for any of the other reads, so this one seems really, with all the swords over there, a lot of confusion. One card of advice, please, for the Zodiac sign of Aries, for the particular Aries that's dealing with this kind of situation, the person that's most on your mind. Can we get one card of advice for the Zodiac sign of Aries, please? Dealing with this situation. What is the best advice? One card. Ace of Swords in reverse. I think Aries, the Ace of Swords can talk about, not really seeing things clearly sometimes. And I have to wonder if you're seeing this situation clearly. I mean, there's also stuck energy here with the Six of Swords in reverse, And I don't know if you are kind of fixating on this person a little bit, or obsessing about why things didn't work, or what, where's it going. You obviously need to know that it's on their side too. There's confusion. When two people are confused, it breeds more confusion. So I almost have to say to yourself, maybe you need to step back a little bit and kind of really reevaluate the situation if you are dealing with something like this. Okay? Obviously, you don't need to go and really jog your mind if you're not. Okay? But that's what I got for you. That does, the advice is suggesting you need to really kind of reevaluate and kind of see what you're not seeing in the situation. Is it something that you really click with, or is it not? Or are you just kind of obsessing about things that have maybe long since gone? I don't know. It's kind of almost saying something hidden from sight. What is that? Is it that the situation isn't good for you? Are you missing other aspects of what the situation really has become? Is it really healthy anymore? Sometimes we always just kind of, we put those rose-colored glasses on and we focus on what was the best side of things and why that isn't there, and we kind of lose track of all the things that we don't like about the relationship and what's changed. I mean, a relationship that you had like 6 years ago with someone is probably not going to be the same relationship it is today. And times have changed, your tastes change. Is this something that's really good for you anymore? I don't know. Get so stuck on basically wanting things like some memories or something, we just lose track of the whole thing. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making any sense today, I really don't. So it's like just off color. I'm going to take a short break. Yeah, I just need to take a break. And then I'm going to try and finish up this. Pisces, we all scream for Pisces. Yes, we do. Can I get 2 cards, please, for the person that's most on Pisces' mind? And don't forget to subscribe, please, please, please. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Can I get 2 cards for the person that's most on Pisces' mind, please? How does that person feel towards Pisces? Can I get 2 cards? Describe their feelings. How does Pisces feel towards the person that's most on Pisces' mind? How does a person that's most on Pisces' mind, how do they see Pisces right now? How do they see Pisces? Yeah. How does Pisces see the person that's most on Pisces' mind? Clarify Eight of Pentacles in reverse for how Pisces feels towards the person that's most on Pisces' mind. Why are they in the Eight of Pentacles reverse? Clarify Four of Pentacles in reverse for how Pisces person that's most on Pisces' mind feels towards Pisces. We had one card drop out. Pisces, in their feelings, essentially, we have the Emperor upright, and we also have the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Swords in reverse. This person essentially... This person is trying to basically have boundaries with you. Trying to maintain control. This person could be a control freak. Pisces. Wanting it their way. I think this person does consider themselves Pisces. Honestly, I think this person probably considers it. In some ways, I think they feel like they're, they're the shit, pretty much. Almost like you should come to them. This person recognizes their worth, but at the same time, it seems like they're almost trying to get you to entice you to come towards them. In other words, that I don't really care if you don't message me, because I'm a boss, bitch. What do you want me to do? And it's almost like a little bit crazy because we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, suggesting that this person is like trying to recognize that it's like, yeah, they can't have it their way 100% of the way, but maybe I need to give a little bit more. Maybe I need to loosen the reins a little bit. What's concerning is it's King of Swords in reverse. Clarify to that. And just remember, I don't treat core cards in this reading as people for on your mind. I don't. So this person is essentially coming across as somebody that can be a little bit tactful, using logic as a weapon. Can't imagine why when they're in the Emperor energy. Might be dealing with a bit of an asshole. Somebody that really does want it their way or the highway. You, on the other hand, seem to be stuck on this person, Pisces. There's a part of you that does want to move on, but at the same time, it's like there's another part of you that doesn't. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it seems that as far as the physical plane goes, there's not much, there's not much progress going on. I don't know if you guys are not like, one would hope that if, you're with, really connecting with a person, you'd move in with them eventually, do stuff like that. This is suggesting there's none of that going on there. And there's no victory in it either. Maybe financial issues could be a strain, could be a factor in this. At the same time, with the Six of Wands in reverse, it does, need I say that some of you might be like a little bit pissy, Pisces? A little bit bitter? That you have this controlling person that's trying to get their way. One up you. I don't know. The Six of Wands does talk about, when it's reversed, does talk about somebody that's basically, not the victor. And then we got this person that's trying to be like all boss status over here, trying to basically, it's my way or the highway type thing. Maybe I'll give a little bit more, I don't know. And they're showing up the King of Swords energy in reverse, cold, distant. Communication could be hit or miss here. Almost feels like, you got the shit in the stick, and it's like you're feeling like, kind of licking your wounds and type thing, and it's like, I don't know. For some of you, this might be just, disrupting your career life a little bit. Just from probably all the emotional complexity and the issues going on with it. Just the stress. How they see you is Queen of Wands in reverse. They do think that you're trying to be manipulative. Would absolutely fit this Six of Swords, or Wands in reverse here, Pisces. So I'm going to be honest with you, Pisces. Are you trying to manipulate this person? Are you trying to... This is that kind of manipulation, Pisces, where it's trying to get trying to get their attention. Trying to do things to intentionally get their attention. Make them jealous. And that's how they see you. So it's almost like if you are doing that they are aware of it. That's probably why they're in the Emperor energy. It's like they're holding back because they know that they know what you're doing. But it does suggest that they really don't give two shits at all. They're just pretty much watching you doing it. And then for some of you might be saying, well, that's not really what I'm doing and stuff like that. Then I have to ask, why are they seeing you as the Queen of Wands in reverse? Somebody that could be in and out, in and out, in and out, non-committal. Somebody that could be manipulative. Somebody that can be temper-minded. Basically, they have a temper, is what I'm trying to say. Stamp your feet when they don't get their way. Get really pissy, really quick. Can be a bit of a liar when it's called for. Because, hey, I deserve better. I'm Pisces, so why am I not getting my way? And a lot of you might be saying, well, that is such bullshit, that's not me. Well, I'm saying that's just how they see you. So, whether that's true or not is not my problem. How you see them as Two of Pentacles in reverse. You don't really feel this person is managing things very well. You kind of think that they're fumbling the football a little bit. Juggling things in the wrong way. Almost from your side, standpoint, it's not being done the way that I see it should be done. My definition of how things should be juggled and managed is not really basically reflected in how they're doing it. What is the intentions of the person that's most on Pisces' mind? Can we get 2 cards, please? 2 cards, please, for the intentions of the person that's most on Pisces' mind. Lovely. You're basically getting blessings from the devil. The 6 of Pentacles upright and the Devil card upright. Their intentions is basically... Yeah. Let me clarify before I go off on a tangent. Because I do that too many times. Why is the person that's most on Pisces' mind? Why is their intentions the devil? Tell me more, please. Why is the intentions of the person that's most on Pisces' mind, why is it the devil? Right. 9 of Cups. Pisces, I think, as much as this person's trying to hold back and probably be the boss and whatnot, and, I think there's mind games going here. I'm going to be honest, Pisces. I think there's mind games going on here. I think there's back and forth with you guys. Both of you are trying to basically one-up you. It's like, we're both moved on, but we're really not. I got you, bitch. That's kind of what it's saying. Almost like if I just hold back enough, they'll eventually come to me. Or, I just have to basically use the right words, or do the right things, or maybe I have to repost this. Maybe they'll see this post. Maybe this person will see it and get jealous, which is always a losing logic, let's be honest. Never works. And if you are doing that, they're aware of it clearly. Just letting you know. If anything, not only are they aware of it, if you are basically trying to get their attention through posting things that that's going to arouse their attention, let me tell you, this person knows it. And not only that, they're playing your game. And not only that, further one up more, they're basically trying to up you at your game. So you're not really making any progress with that. This person is, however, attached to you, and they very are, you know, whether they're saying this to you or not, they do have some deception with you, with the Devil card up right here. This person definitely does think about you, and most certainly has sexual feelings for you. They probably think about you, this person. They probably, you know, maybe touch themselves in intimate places at night. But they definitely have a flaming desire for you. I mean, the Devil card is literally on fire. For some of you, this person does have substance abuse problems, sex addictions. It does talk about, like, you know, addictions to things. So for some of you, you may be dealing with somebody that's troubled in that department. But you also have to reflect onto yourself. Do you have any issues with those things? Because birds of a feather flock together, let's be honest. Nine of Cups in reverse does talk about a lack of success in a situation. Not really feeling that things are going in the right direction. It's not a fulfilling connection. So it's almost like this person basically wants you and desires you and thinks about you and obsesses about you, but they know at the same time it doesn't work, but at the same time they can't move on. And they are still wanting to give to the situation. A lot of you are like, well, they're not really talking to me. They're not saying anything to me. For some of you. It doesn't mean to say they're not thinking it. Many times there's roadblocks in connections, right? And you know, you have people basically still very firmly into you, but they don't know how to express it because maybe you had a fight a couple days ago, or maybe they know things are just not in good terms, and so trying to basically facilitate their true desires, dark desires, is not something that's going to go over well, at least what they're thinking. But they do, to some extent, want to give more to you. In what way that is, I don't know. But this person does have they don't really have a good outlook on this relationship as far as the success standpoint. They just kind of feel there's been issues. And this person could also be very codependent and needy for some of you. That Nine of Cups in reverse. This person may not be somebody that stands on their own 2 feet really well, which would coincide with if they have addictions to things. Kind of always wanting to come back to you because, hey, you kind of are your comfort, just like a drug or alcohol or a cigarette or something would be for somebody. Kind of like, hey, I've always known how you are. I know you. We have history together. We always talk. It doesn't matter how many fights we have. We always get back together. So it's almost like an obsession to come back to you in some ways. What is the outcome between Pisces and the person that's most on Pisces' mind? Can I get one card, please? One card between Pisces and the person that's most on Pisces' mind. Can I get one card, please, for the outcome? Ten of Wands in reverse. Does this suggest there's kind of almost a giving up attitude? Clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse. Why is the Ten of Wands reversed for Pisces' outcome, for the person that's most on Pisces' mind? Why is Pisces getting the Ten of Wands in reverse for their outcome? Sun in reverse. I don't think there's... I mean, Pisces... I think whoever this person is somebody, to be honest, the way I'm reading this is that it's somebody that you know, number one. Number two, I think that you have had a history and a connection with this person. I do. But at the same time, I think that this person knows your bullshit, and you know their bullshit, and you guys are just back and forth playing each other's games. But at the same time, this person can't really move on past you. Whether they're communicating that to you or not, they are basically thinking about you, and they are contemplating. For some of you, if you're not in communication with this person, they're considering options of possibly giving more to you. How could that turn out? Well, maybe it's inviting you out to dinner. Maybe it's getting you a gift. Maybe it's trying to bribe you into basically liking them again. I don't know. This person seems to have in their thoughts and their intentions some desire to want to reconnect with you. And they are obsessed with you. And the outcome is suggesting Ten of Wands in reverse. It's dropping the load, no longer wanting to worry about this. And some reverse doesn't necessarily indicate good times. It does indicate that there's just a discontentment here. Something's it's too much work. This relationship, this connection to whoever you have. Fuck buddy, friends, old lover, who cares? Whatever you want to use as a label for your friends with benefits or whatever like that. It's getting stale, is what it is. And it's also a sense when, there's this degradation of the relationship or the connection between you and another. There comes a time and point where it's almost like, can you even be yourselves around this person? There's so much tension and stuff like that, and mind games and manipulation. It's almost like you can't really be yourself, and the reason is because you're always on guard, trying to one-up them, and they're trying to one-up you. Yeah. Probably why that sun's in reverse. So it's like a connection that's really not going to be fulfilling at the end of the day. And I think this is all tying back to when times were sweeter and better. Not now. That's what I'm getting, Pisces, so take it or leave it. Sorry, I'm getting ready to pay for you. It's driving me nuts, and it's interfering with my readings, so I didn't get it. Bye, paper. Bye. See ya. Have a good one. Bye, paper. Moving on to the Zodiac sign of Libra. What do we got for the Zodiac sign of Libra, please? 2 cards for the person that's most on Libra's mind. How does the person that's most on Libra's mind, how do they feel towards Libra? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please, if you haven't already. How does Libra feel towards the person that's most on Libra's mind? How does the person that's most on Libra's mind, how does Libra see that person currently? How does Libra see the person that's most on Libra's mind currently? 1 card. How's the person that's most on Libra's mind? How do they see Libra? 1 card. So Libra, this person essentially, in their feelings, they have 8 of Pentacles reversed, and then they have 9 of Wands in reverse. This person doesn't feel like things are going in the right direction. Yeah. I think there's a lot of delays, blockages, lack of passion. Just stop, on and off, stop and go, things are just kind of going, not in the right way, Libra. Financially, if this is a financial situation, there may be almost a lack of interest in that department, meaning that this person kind of feels that this, for some of you, they don't feel it's very fruitful, like you guys are on the same level as building wealth with each other. Maybe your partner basically is like all in the stocks and stuff like that, right? For some of you, this person could be very interested in have a particular goal and mindset on how they want to make money, and you guys probably differ from that. For others of you, this person could be thinking that you're a bit of a bum. For others of you, this person could be a bit of a bum. Just apply it how you see it. Knight of Wands in reverse does talk about somebody that can be in and out. Anger problems. This person could also be temperamental in their feelings towards you. But whatever the case is, my initial intuitive vibe is that they just don't see this, where this connection is really not going very far. It's not going in the right places. It's stagnating. Getting a lot of hurdles, Libra. How do you feel towards them? A 7 of Swords in reverse and 10 of Wands in reverse. Almost suggesting that you basically, on one hand, don't really want to confront this person about the fact that you just kind of find this relation probably boring. You don't want to, it's just a lot of work. Almost like you are deciding to yourself, like, do I want to go forwards with this or not? On the flip side, this, for some of you, could also indicate that you're thinking about this as far as your person and feeling that they're evading you. You might feel that this person's evading you and not wanting to put work into the relationship or connection. And split, obviously use connection how you see it. It could be a lot of different things. Is it friends, a friend in a friend situation? Is it friends with benefits situation? Whatever you want to call it. But there's a disconnect here where almost one of you is evading each other and the other is basically just not interested. There's almost like a sense of guilt I'm getting. Guilt. How you see them as 9 of Swords. Upright. Almost like having sleepless nights. Worried, anxiety, stressed about something. Paranoid. Very interesting. They see you as on guard, defensive, putting up boundaries. You guys don't seem to have a very healthy connection here. There seems to be with someone here, Libra, that you are in some cases entertaining, but at the same time, there's tension and problems. So it's like trying to basically, you're trying to move on in your life, grow and transform and be yourself and whatever, but this person doesn't seem to be a very good fit into your life. But at the same time, you do have feelings for them. Clearly, they're on your mind. But there's so much on guard and defensive energy here that one would ask, how are you making things move forward? I mean, this chick is literally suffocating here. And we got evasion on here, dropping the load, and then we got on their side, basically just kind of like putting things at a halt. As far as the materialistic aspect of things goes, Knight of Wands in reverse, talking about basically energy directed in wrong places, not wanting to basically put energy into a situation. They see you as a guard. I mean, what's going on here, Libra? Yeah. A little rough there, to be honest. What is the person that's most on Libra's mind? What is their intentions towards Libra? Can we get 2 cards, please? Okay, 2 cards for the person that's most on Libra's mind. What is their intentions towards Libra? Need 2 cards for the person that's most on Libra's mind. What is their intentions towards Libra? What is the likely outcome between Libra and the person that's most on Libra's mind? Can you get 1 card, please? Libra, if you've had any disappointment, if you have any disappointment with this person, things haven't gone so well, maybe this person hasn't really been responding to you in the ways that you want them to. I don't know. This person does seem to basically wants to regain control of the situation. They do want to probably, whether it's happened or not, this is basically their intentions towards you. Remember that. So this person is basically realizing that there's a lot of things that are unbalanced in this situation, which I agree with. And they're trying to come up with the Emperor energy, indicating that they want more law and order in the land. How they do that, I don't know. It's going to be different for everyone. But this person is coming out of Four of Cups in reverse energy. So whatever disappointment or boredom, dissatisfaction, the should have, the would have, the could have, they're no longer in it. They're desiring change. And, the season that we're having right now would absolutely align with that. This person does seem like they are changing and they are going to approach you with something. When exactly? It could be today, it could be tomorrow, the next day, I don't know. But this person does seem to have this idea, whether or not they carry through with it or not, I don't know. But they are wanting to basically interject something different with you. But it's almost kind of taking the reins on their side. So for some of you, this person may be taking the reins. They may want to basically tell you how things are from their standpoint, meaning how things should be or how they should fix things, how they should basically, how this relationship progress. Are they going to tell you that directly? No. They're probably going to give you indirect kind of cues and messages and texts or phone calls or whatever and kind of talk through it in a way that's basically going to convey that we're doing things my way. That's kind of how they're approaching this. No. And they definitely are coming from a standpoint of control. So just be aware of that. And the outcome is the Six of Wands upright. So there is going to be victory in this situation. So whatever the case is, if you are following their advice or whatever like that, perhaps you kind of just go along with things and just see how it goes. But it does seem that there is going to be victory for now. Remember, tarot is always changing. It's fluid. It's very fluid. So things are always changing, but for now it does seem like during this week, there's going to be to some extent, there's going to be something that's going to go in your favor with this person. And just remember, it doesn't mean to say it's going to be a marriage or you guys are basically putting the ring on the finger. It could just be something as simple as reestablishing a communication. It could be going on a date or something like that, but it does seem to be that there is some type of victory that's coming in as the outcome. So whatever difficulties you guys are having, it's going to straighten out. And I think, to be honest, Libra, there's a lot of growth and transformation going on right now. People going through a lot of different ups and downs and things. So I wouldn't be surprised that this, people are kind of revisiting other people and coming back to their exes type thing. So that's what I got for you, Libra. Hope you got something out of it. Moving on to the sign of Gemini. Let me just check that I am recording. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and Gemini, I'm a little off my game today. I don't know if I'm under the weather or what, so I'm a little drained, so just go with it, okay? I'll do my best today. Gemini. And please, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing if you would like, or like the video at the very least. It would be very appreciated if you could. Helps get more traffic to the site. Only if you feel deserve it. Alright, Gemini. What do we have for the zodiac sign of Gemini? It's only give me 2 cards for the person that's most on Gemini's mind. 2 cards describing the feelings of the person that's most on Gemini's mind. Can I get 2 cards, please? How does Gemini feel towards the person that's most on Gemini's mind? Can I get 2 cards for how Gemini feels towards the person most? Holy crap balls. We had 1 card just fly out. Very missed it on camera, but it literally shot out and landed on my lap. I'll show you again in a minute. Okay, 1 more card for how Gemini feels towards the person most in Gemini's mind. How does the person that's most on Gemini's mind currently, how do they see Gemini at this time? How does Gemini see the person that's most on Gemini's mind? I'll get 1 card for how Gemini sees the person most on Gemini's mind. Gemini. Let me do 1 more clarification. I clarify the 2 of Pentacles in reverse for how the person that's most on Gemini's mind feels towards Gemini. Why are they feeling the 2 of Pentacles in reverse in their feelings towards Gemini? Oh, jeez. Gemini, there seems to be some disconnect here between you two. I don't know. I'm gonna say right off the bat. I'm almost wondering if you guys are even talking with each other at all. Could be very little, if no communication. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. And then the 5 of Pentacles upright for their feelings towards you. This person essentially feels, to some extent that they're disconnected from you. Okay? There's a possibility that, this person could feel that things were managed badly. With the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, there it does talk about too many balls in the air, sometimes fumbling the football, as I like to always say. It's like just an inability to really, know how, balance your career and a relationship and all the other things that go along with life. It's like just a failure to do that. I can also talk about just no progression really as far as the financial department, just really not doing a very good job of that. And the Chariot in reverse can talk about sometimes, putting your energy into just it's being a bit reckless. Not driving it in the right space. And it correlate right back to that 2 of Pentacles in reverse, which could absolutely indicate this person might have even lost their job, or, or maybe they just feel overall, it's their feelings towards you. So I have to assume that they just feel like they just feel like they're out in the cold, essentially. Like maybe you don't want anything to do with them. You, on the other hand, seeing them Justice in reverse and Ace of Swords upright. Almost like you uncovered something about this person. You don't feel the situation is very balanced or fair. You might even think that this person's getting karma to some extent, which is probably why the 5 of Pentacles is there. Like, so for some of you out there, you might feel that this person kind of got what was coming to them. And let me make clarification. I apologize, Gemini. With the Justice being reversed there, it's not upright. So when it's reversed there, it would suggest that you might feel this person's evading karma. You also might feel that this person may have been, up to no good, engaging in things they shouldn't have. This person, you might even feel with 2 of Pentacles in reverse, that they were juggling with other options. Almost like you have the truth about this, but you may be communicating, voicing it to them. It's a possibility. Let's clarify the Justice in reverse for why does Gemini feel the Justice in reverse energy towards the person most on their mind? Why is Gemini feeling the Justice in reverse? Gemini's feelings towards the person most in Gemini's mind. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I'm still getting an energy of that you feel like this person may have been dabbling with other options. 3 of Cups in reverse can absolutely talk about that. And it also suggests that, things are just kind of like, they're just not going in the right direction. There's a little bit of, there's nothing really to celebrate in this situation. It's not fun. It's not interesting anymore. And with the Justice in reverse, like I said, this could be, definitely could be talking about concern that this person was, and maybe you found out about it. That this person may have been dabbling with more than one person. Whether or not they've admitted that to you or not, doesn't really matter. It could just be that you feel that way. Doesn't mean to say it's true. But whatever the case is, you're disconnected from this person. How they see you is Seven of Swords in reverse. You feel to some extent that you're just dodging them or something like that. Trying to avoid them. At the same time, they also may have a deep concern. The Seven of Swords in reverse does talk about exposure that you probably know about. If they were in an affair or with some other third party, you probably know about it, and they're worried about it. How you see them as the Lover's reverse. Somebody that could be absolutely, once again, using relationship warfare, doing things they're not supposed to. So there seems to be a massive disconnect here. Almost, and it seems like almost you found out something about this person, and maybe you suspect it as well. It may not necessarily say that you have for certain, but whatever the case is, there probably was likely a fight. There could be some, could have been an argument. Maybe you found something on this person's cell phone, or maybe you overheard something, or you saw something on social media. Who knows? But Seven of Swords in reverse does talk about sometimes evasion, but it also talks about being worried about being exposed for something, and they see you as that. So it almost would imply to me that this person is worried that, with how you feel towards them, maybe that you know something. Or you basically have already told this person that. And they're like, fuck, I got found out. You see them as the Lovers in reverse. You don't see them in the best light. This is like a disconnect. But you do care about this person, but at the same time you feel like they're being a bit toxic. What is the intentions toward, what is the person that's most on Gemini's mind? What is their intentions towards Gemini? Can I get 2 cards, please? 2 cards describing the most likely intentions of the person that's most in Gemini's mind. Their intentions towards Gemini. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse. Clarify the 10 of Pentacles in reverse for the person that's most on Gemini's mind. Why is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse their intentions towards Gemini? Ace of Cups. Clarify the 2 of Swords in reverse. For the person that's most in Gemini's mind's intentions towards Gemini, why is the 2 of Swords in reverse there? 5 of Cups in reverse. Gemini, this person essentially with the 2 of Swords in reverse here, I don't know if I'm disconnected. I feel like I've said it to all the time. I don't know if I'm connecting today. I really don't. This is the only time I think I've been really feeling like I'm a bit off my game here. So forgive me if I am. With the 2 of Swords in reverse here is talking about one of 2 things: that they're either coming out of the decision, or there's a worsening of it, meaning that they can't seem to make their mind up. There's just it's overwhelming them, and it's clarifying to the 5 of Cups in reverse, almost like this person doesn't know, which kind of makes sense on their side, if you're over this or not. Like there was a lot of disappointment, or you're upset, and they're wondering if you're over it. With the 5 of Cups in reverse there. But they can't, it almost feels in the sense like they don't know. And it's just weighing on them. 10 of Pentacles in reverse does talk about, when it's upright, it's good connections with people. It's not, I know it's not really the 10 of Cups energy we're talking about here, but it can also suggest a platform for marriage. You can talk about stable times. Things are going very grounded in your life. Good fortune. Prosperity. Abundance. It's reversed here. It's in their intentions. And then the Ace of Cups here. It's almost like this person knows things are just not going in the right direction, or have been, the ground has been shaken up. And then what's interesting is in their feelings of 5 of Pentacles, And then in their intentions, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, is this person, did they lose their job? Are they broke? Did they make bad investments? Did they screw up? Did you kick them out? What the hell happened here? Did they blow a ton of money and behind your back, maybe? Clarifying one more to the Ace of Cups upright. That's clarifying to the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the Ace of Cups there? For the person that's most in Gemini's mind, their intention towards Gemini. Why is the Ace of Cups upright there? Can I get one card? Queen of Wands in reverse. Gemini, I almost wonder if this person is like financially like in the gutter a little bit, and I don't know if they're trying to manipulate you a little bit because of the fact that things have, you know, not gone well for them. And I know in a lot of your past readings there was a very toxic individual of some sort that seemed to be roaming through the reads, and I almost wonder, is this person back again? Is this the same person? I have to assume it is. Is this person in the past reads, in many of the past reads, many of them, really kind of always presented with the characteristics of being manipulative, anger problems, issues, kind of in and out, wishy-washy, not reliable, which would fit this profile here. And this person always would come back and try to, you know, correct things, and then they fuck it up again. And it seems almost just that. It's like, are they over, you know, whatever bullshit that I caused? Are they ready for round 13? You know, you always gotta be cautious when the Queen of Wands is reversed here, and it's clarifying to the Ace of Cups upright. You know, this person's on, I don't know, I'm getting a strong vibe. There's some element of manipulation going on here, or a desire to. You might be saying, well, I haven't heard that from them. It's like, well, it's their intentions. It doesn't mean to say that they're going to do it. It's just that they're apparently contemplating it. And I'm almost like, is this person scheming or trying to figure out how to fix the situation? But, you know, it's like almost coming from a vibe of like, maybe I have to bend some strings to get, you know, fix this. But not in the most honest way. Maybe I'll just sell them this cup here. That's what Gemini likes to hear, so maybe I'll just tell them that. What is the likely outcome between Gemini and the person that's most in Gemini's mind? One card, please. One card describing the likely outcome between Gemini and the person that's most on Gemini's mind, please. I think this situation is going to challenge you, Gemini. I think it's going to be... I think you're going to also hold back potentially the strength being up right there. You might be holding back, just kind of not giving into this person's bullshit, even though they might, you know which strings to pull. Let's clarify one more card to the strength upright for the likely outcome between Gemini and the person that's most in Gemini's mind. One card, please. 5 Pentacles in reverse. And their feelings, like I said, probably manipulating you to try and basically pull them out the gutter again. And I think you're going to hold back from it, indicating this is coming out of the cold. I don't think you want to bail this person out again, Gemini. If this person has screwed you over, is a bit of a backstabber, a liar, has a devious history, been wishy-washy, known to basically dabble in third parties, cause you a lot of problems and bullshit. But hey, there's good times. There's always good times that go along with these people. You know, very compelling ones too. And this, you know, sometimes you get these people that just want to, they know which strings to pull, and they know that they sometimes have you wrapped around their finger. It's hard for us to sometimes admit that, but you know, sometimes that is the case. This person can, you know, you get people like that toy with your emotions. When they need you, they pull whatever strings they need to get what they, you know, what they need. It's selfish energy. Sometimes a bit of a narcissistic energy. But I think you are basically going to try and compose yourself, hold your head up high, and just kind of manipulate it. Well, not manipulate it. Avoid the manipulation. And for some of you, a very small percentage of you may be wanting to have hope that you can kind of pull the situation out, you know, I don't know, things can be balanced between you two. I'm not getting that. I think you are going to hold back, to be honest, from this person. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. Hopefully, you know, I've got a bit of a headache as well right now. Hopefully, that made some sort of sense. I don't feel like I'm on my game today. But, sorry, the next readings, once I get over this, will be a lot better. Sure hope I'm not getting sick. If you've watched my other readings, you'll know exactly what that means, Gemini. The roach. Couldn't help himself. It's a good thing I'm a little bit under the weather. I'll be making a performance about that, I can tell you that. Going to the Zodiac sign of Cancer. This is our all-star sign. You kind of look, it looks like the, like someone's kind of like, with their legs spread. What do we got for the Zodiac sign of Cancer, please? I get 2 cards describing the person that's most on Cancer's mind, please. How do they feel towards Cancer at this time? 2 cards describing their feelings towards Cancer. I get 2 cards describing the feelings of the person that's most on Cancer's mind. Their feelings towards Cancer. How does Cancer feel towards the person that's most on Cancer's mind? And don't forget to hit thumbs up, guys, if you could. Really help this video grow, and also subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you obviously think of me, just subscribe. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, I really appreciate that too. How does Cancer feel towards the person that's most on Cancer's mind? 2 cards, please. Strong Taurus energy here. How does the person that's most on Cancer's mind, how do they see Cancer at this time? Can I get 1 card on how the person most on Cancer's mind sees Cancer at this time? How does Cancer see the person that's most on Cancer's mind? Can I get 1 card, please? Clarify the King of Pentacles upright. Why is Cancer feeling the King of Pentacles upright energy towards the person that's most on Cancer's mind? 1 card, please. Cancer. So for the person that's most in your mind, their feelings towards you is the Hierophant upright and the 6 of Swords in reverse. This person is essentially potentially going through some tough times in their life, but at the same time, they may see the situation as a little rocky, but they don't seem to be able to move on from it. Get that red wire back. Let me just check the placement of the video real quick. Okay, good. This damn red cord, I swear, it comes out, and then it's like I step on it, and I move the camera like all the way to the side, and it screws up the whole video. So sorry about that interruption. This person essentially seems to, one, view as, to some extent, a person they would like to have a long-term connection with, the Hierophant up right there, but at the same time, they don't seem to be able to move on past you. How you feel towards them, well, you're putting up some type of boundaries towards this person. King of Pentacles upright, and then clarified to Knight of Swords. So I almost have to wonder, to some extent, I mean, with the Knight of Swords can talk about communication, someone rushing them to an offer. Is this person potentially approaching you with the notion that they want to have a much more solid foundation? Considering that the Hierophant upright is in their feelings, suggesting that they probably want something closer with you more long term. How they see you is the Four of Wands upright. Once again, I mean, need I say more? This person does want to have a tighter bond with you, something that's more traditional and more grounded and, settled. Like, they want to have, like, a long-term family connection with you, almost. Four of Wands to talk about a lot of things, but in this context, it definitely seems to me that this person, this could also be a baby mama or a baby daddy. Like, if you have kids with this person, if you were separated, maybe they're trying to work on things. They kind of want to come back together with you. Can't seem to let go of it. They almost be a little bit obsessed with you. I mean, you are on guard to this person, so this person must have screwed up at some point. And I almost wonder if the King of Pentacles upright is here showing up. Remember this? I treat these cards as just energies for this reading. So I almost have to wonder if this has been proposed to you by this person. How you see them as unfinished business. Could be some distance between you two. Don't really feel like you've got all the answers and you've really grown or changed from the situation. Essentially, probably why you're still, putting up arms a little bit to it. I don't think you really feel like there's been much to sell, like no real success in this situation, in probably past times. What is the likely intentions of the person that's most on Cancer's mind? Towards Cancer, can we get 2 cards for that person's intentions, likely intentions towards Cancer? 2 cards, please. Man, this Knight of Pentacles has just been non-stop coming out. It just comes at the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles upright just keeps coming out. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles upright. Why is that their likely intentions towards Cancer? Why is the person that's most on Cancer's mind showing up with the Nine of Pentacles upright energy in their intentions? Ten of Swords in reverse. Cancer, for some of you, this person essentially may be showing up that they've changed. They may also be saying that they are over whatever past issues. If there's any serious drama or situations that involve maybe heartbreak, betrayal, or cheating, or whatever like that, this person may be saying they're not even worried about it anymore. They're over it. This person may be also trying to reinvent themselves and show up in a way that suggests that they have it going for themselves, that things are going well in their life. And they are optimistic and hopeful for the future, and hopefully that future includes you. For a lot of the other reads that is the other signs, it seems like it was showing up as more of an independent energy where this person wasn't very, fixated and focused on themselves. But I am getting a sense here that this person does seem to some degree, does still have hope that things can work. But I think there is also an element that this person is almost approaching the situation somewhat independent. Meaning that, it's like 50-50, but this person's hopeful for sure that something could go, turn around in this situation. You have unfinished business with them, but you're putting up arms to them a little bit. Ten of Swords in reverse, clarified to the Nine of Pentacles. So I know that there was, like I said, there probably was some bullshit in the past. I almost wonder, being this Nine of Pentacles upright energy, and then this, like I said to you earlier, that they were proposing possibly an idea to almost whisper in your ear. How that comes in communication, I don't know, but suggesting like, I've changed. Things are different now with me. I'm stable. I have stable commitments. I'm showing up to my job. I have a better job for some of you. Making good money. Things are going to go well. We can have, I know you want this, Cancer, so maybe we can do that. What is the likely outcome between Cancer and the person that's most in Cancer's mind? We got one card describing the likely outcome. One more shuffle. Between Cancer and the person that's most on Cancer's mind. Page of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Page of Wands in reverse for the likely outcome between Cancer and the person that's most on Cancer's mind. Why is that the outcome? Fool in reverse. I don't think you want to take a chance in this, Cancer. I mean, even if this person does approach you, for some of you they may not. It's possible that you may have very limited contact with this person, okay? But the Star card, does suggest that even if they're not, that they are contemplating wanting to probably communicate with you. They're hopeful, optimistic. This person is kind of focusing a little bit to themselves, as I said, probably an independent energy. But they are stalking you, and they do, to some extent, still want a long-term commitment with you. And I don't know if it's... It's hard to say whether or not this person is intending to want to approach you with all of this. For some of you might be saying, well, I haven't heard anything from this person suggesting that. Well, yeah, I mean, it's in their thoughts. Doesn't mean to say they're going to do it. But this person does still seem to be stuck in you. Okay? And it's interesting because you have unfinished business with this person. So it's almost like things didn't really come to closure last time. And for a select, I mean, it can't really be a new person almost that I'm getting because of the fact that how could they be stuck on you? They're new. I mean, you just met you. I mean, unless this person essentially has been in and out of your life, or you just kind of friend zoned them or something like that, and they kind of want something more with you. That's possible. Maybe you friend zone this person, and they're just kind of like obsessed with wanting things with you. But with the Ten of Swords in reverse, they're almost I think it's possible this person's just trying to sell you stability, and that's their keynote. Maybe there is no Cups energy here at all. So this seems like a very cold situation, Cancer. But in the outcome with the Fool in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, I think this is going to be a rejection. I don't think you want to take a risk on this. I don't think you want to play around with it. I just don't think you're really... I don't know. I don't think you trust this person. You don't really... So I have to assume with the Seven of Wands there and the Page of Wands and the Fool that this person is someone that, one, you've known, two, has screwed up in the past or caused a lot of bullshit and problems, one that's still stuck in you, wants to basically be, a close connection with you, but maybe you already tried that with this person and it just, was a flop. Maybe more than once. This person's trying to resell you this package that it's different now, I'm different, and things could be different. But I think you're getting cold feet, despite having unfinished business with this person. I think you just don't want to really trust it. So that's what I'm getting for you, Cancer. I'm a little off my game today, so hopefully that kind of made sense. Okay. If it did, if I got lucky today, then, little thumbs up would be Would be nice. Oh god. Some of them could be a Capricorn. Oh lord. I'm not gonna clarify the devil. I guess that kind of answers the question on that reading, right? That's probably why you're putting up arms to it. Answer's done. What do we got for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius? Okay, we're almost done here. Can I get 2 cards? We're on Sagittarius, just so recap here. Let me put this incense on. Sorry, Sagittarius, one moment. Can I get 2 cards, please? For the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind. Two cards describing how that person feels currently towards Sagittarius. Split the decks. Let me do that real quick. 2 cards describing how the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind, how they feel towards Sagittarius at this time. There's the Nine of Pentacles again. It's showing up, I think, for like 5 or 6 readings, despite how much I've shuffled. How does Sagittarius feel towards the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? 2 cards, please. How does the person that's most in Sagittarius' mind, how do they see Sagittarius at this time? How does Sagittarius see the person that's most in Sagittarius' mind? Can you get 1 card, please? Clarify the moon in reverse. For how Sagittarius feels towards the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind. Why is Sagittarius feeling the moon in reverse for their feelings towards their person? Sagittarius, so both of you seem to be having, it's kind of an interesting read because so far. And the reason is because in your person's energy, they're feeling the Knight of Pentacles upright, and then we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Almost like this person's had an awakening about where they're going in life and the direction and what they want. They definitely want to have more commitment, be more grounded, more stable. There's a higher emphasis on, obviously the material aspects of life. Your feelings towards them is the moon in reverse, and then it's clarified as the King of Swords upright. So it's almost suggesting like whatever, you're kind of seeing the light on things to some extent. If there had been any secret solutions, those are coming out now. You might be finding something out. And you're voicing it. The King of Swords energy there. Being very, very kind of like at arm's distance, going through with a fine comb there, essentially, making it very clear. It's a more colder energy, but it is very analytical, and it also is a just energy with the King of Swords upright. We can talk about being a bit more reserved. And on top of that, you have the Queen of Pentacles upright. Another card, but it does have the water energy with the earth energy there. So it is slower energy. A lot of this is slow energy. So I have to assume is one of you focusing on themselves, trying to improve their life, or is it both of you? And I'm getting a sense that it's both of you. Okay? Both of you seem to be kind of focusing on the same things. How they see you is Ace of Swords upright. They feel like they're getting clarity and there's an opportunity for communication. Possibly new ways to kind of look at this relationship, if there is one. And for others of you, like I said, when I say relationships, remember, it doesn't mean to say that you are guy and girl, girlfriend and boyfriend or whatever like that. It's just probably suggesting, like, is it a friends with benefits? Are you very close friends? How, there's a lot of different ways people see each other. But you're seeing them as the Two of Wands upright. I think you see them kind of like trying to go through their life and figure out which way they want to go about things. But the question here that I'm getting is, there's no, there is the Seven of Cups there in reverse, but it doesn't seem, it's almost like it's still kind of a gray area. And whether you guys are like just doing your own thing or not. Kind of confusing so far. What is the intentions? Oh, shit. One card shot out there. What is that? Six of Cups has been showing up for everything. It's in reverse here. I'm going to just put it to the side there. We'll see if that has any relevance. What is the intentions of the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? Towards Sagittarius. Can I get two cards? What is the likely intentions? Wow, I had two cards drop out. Ain't that magical? I asked for two cards and I got it. Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool in reverse. Why is the... Holy crap. Three of Cups came out. Once again, I'll put that on the side. I don't know what that's referring to. I didn't even ask the question. Why is the person that's most in Sagittarius' mind? Why is their likely intentions the Fool in reverse energy towards Sagittarius? Chariot in reverse. Yeah, I'm not going to clarify anymore. Sagittarius, this person essentially in their intentions. Okay. Let's see if I can get that. We have the Ace of Pentacles reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Chariot reverse. This person doesn't seem to want to take a chance in this. They kind of almost seem like in their intentions, it's just like, I don't think they view this as a very safe opportunity. I don't. And to some extent, even if they did, even if they do kind of are considered, they're seeing it as reckless at best. We've got two cards here can talk about reckless. With, just with direction. I don't think I think they just think it's a block. It's that, there's blocks. It's not moving forwards where it needs to go. They're kind of off on their horse there, trying to make things happen. I know it's almost, their intentions is Ace of Pentacles reverse. I don't think they see this situation necessarily as something that's going to be fruitful for them. And you're seeing them as the Two of Wands. They're almost suggesting like they're kind of contemplating, do I even want to dabble with this anymore? What is the likely outcome between Sagittarius and the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? One card here. One card describing the likely outcome between Sagittarius and the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind, please. Ace of Pentacles upright. How does the Page of Pentacles upright, how does that relate specifically to Sagittarius only? Let me get one card. How the Page of Pentacles upright relates specifically to Sagittarius only. Empress in reverse. How does the Page of Pentacles upright specifically relate to the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? Can you get one card? Clarify one more with the Empress in reverse, how that specifically relates to Sagittarius and the outcome. It's not, I mean, Sagittarius, I'm off my game today, and it's not, it doesn't seem like it's going to tell me. Essentially, it's telling me, I mean, what I do know is that it's showing up how it specifically relates to the Empress in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse. Both cards there that can talk about, you don't really feel like things are growing, there's stagnation. On their side of things, they're kind of throwing down the load. That's how it relates to them. But there's an opportunity, someone's proposing something. So I almost wonder, is it contemplation? Just like, you know, shit didn't take off last time, but maybe we can make this. This seems like a maybe type thing. I think both of you in some ways are like almost doubting it. I don't know who's offering it. I have to assume that it's them. Sagittarius. This one's like really challenging me. I'm off my game today. I don't even know if I'm making sense today. But I mean, I don't know what else more to say than that, Sagittarius. I think this is just kind of like there's a lot of slow energy here. Seems like both of you are growing, but at the same time don't really know if that's going to include each other, type thing. And I think to some extent, some of you, both of you in some ways have recognized that the situation hasn't really grown, but at the same time, who's offering who? And I'm going to assume, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that it's your person. It's going to come in with a new offer. So, try and re-excite things a little bit. That there is a possibility we can re-establish this connection. But if their intentions, the Fool in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, I don't think your person's very optimistic. So there's also a possibility it could be you trying to re-establish connection with this person. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I'm off my game today, so I don't even know if that's making any sense at all. Going to Capricorn. Capricorn, you're next. Tell me about the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. How do they feel towards Capricorn? Can I get 2 cards, please? Describing their feelings towards Capricorn. Can I get 2 cards, please? About how the person that's most on Capricorn's mind feels towards Capricorn. 2 cards. Describing their feelings towards Capricorn. How does Capricorn feel at this time towards the person that's most on Capricorn's mind? How does Capricorn feel towards the person that's most on Capricorn's mind? Can I get 2 cards? describing Capricorn's feelings, please. Now the King of Swords. How does the person that's most on Capricorn's mind, how do they see Capricorn at this time? How does the person that's most on Capricorn's mind, how does that person see Capricorn at this time? How does Capricorn see the person that's most on Capricorn's mind? How does Capricorn see that person? One card. Capricorn, so for your person that's most on your mind, they, in their feelings, the Seven of Wands upright in the Judgment in reverse. This person essentially is having trouble trying to figure out the situation, but one thing's for certain, they are trying to establish boundaries against you. They are probably keeping you at a distance. Okay? This person may not really necessarily be telling you that. They probably haven't really made a sound, you know, they don't really have the answer as to whether or not, probably where you fit into their life, but at the same time, they're still in contemplation about that. They won't be voicing that to you. Clarify the Judgment in reverse. For how the person is most in Capricorn's mind. Why is the Judgment in reverse in their feelings? Two of Swords. Like I said, this person is not making a decision on this. They won't make like a decision on what this is between you two. Almost like they're standing off and keeping you at arm's length, but at the same time, they're not going to give you a real sound answer as to where things are going or what you guys are. Okay. This, on the flip side, this person could also be thinking that, to some extent, that you're not making a decision about them. It's possible. Okay. And your feelings towards them is the King of Swords in reverse and the Six of Cups upright. So you might feel that this person is kind of using logic as a weapon here, Capricorn. You might feel that this person is, number one, cold to you. They probably are a little bit, sometimes hurtful with their words. Can be very judgmental and harsh. This person may just kind of blame you for things out of the blue. You may feel that this person can be a bit of a brat, play mind games, be just kind of like an asshole sometimes. Overly harsh and judgmental. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse. For how? It's too many, I'm not going to take it. Sorry about that. And clarify the King of Swords in reverse. For how Capricorn feels towards the person that's most in Capricorn's mind. Why is Capricorn feeling the King of Swords in reverse? Or it's the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. Ace of Cups upright. And in your feelings, your Six of Cups. I have to assume here, Capricorn, that there's to some extent that you're almost wondering if this person is like stuck on you, number one. Like you feel that you almost know that this person could be stuck on you. That's possible. Because this person is strength card, is how they see you. So they almost think that you're holding back to some extent. And you're seeing them as the Page of Swords in reverse, and in your feelings is King of Swords in reverse, and it's over this. So I have to assume that to some extent that you do have a past with this person. It's not a new person. And number two, you know that this person does kind of come in your, in and out of your life, but there sounds like there's been issues between you two. That's what I'm trying to get at. Okay. There's been a disconnect probably multiple times in the past. Okay, back and forth energy going. You guys don't really know how to make this relationship work, but you probably had a deep connection at one point in time, but things have probably got nasty. you see this person, and also, I mean, your feelings towards them is King of Swords in reverse and Ace of Cups. Almost like they're using love as a weapon type thing. Maybe trying to play with your feelings, or kind of, you can't really trust, maybe you don't even trust any offer that comes out of their mouth. But it's confusing because in their feelings is Seven of Wands. So it's possible maybe they're feeling that you're on the fence here, Capricorn. That's a possibility too, given that they see you holding back. So I don't know if you feel this person may be up to no good and you kind of don't trust them. You think they might just be playing with you. You know? Alright, and it's also possible there's a bit of an, for some of you, there may be just a total absence of communication, withholding communication. You may not even be talking with this person. I just feel it's not worth it. But it's coming from an intentional standpoint, almost like trying to intentionally withhold communication to get a desired response. I don't know. Just apply it how it is. Okay? I don't feel like I'm connecting tonight, so. Sorry. What is the likely intentions of the person that's most on Capricorn's mind, please? Can we get 2 cards describing that person's intentions, most likely intentions towards Capricorn? We get 2 cards describing the most likely intentions of the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. Capricorn, this person, yeah, this person wants to basically just have a good time with you. They're still hopeful that things will turn around, which probably makes sense here. I think this person kind of views maybe that you are keeping them at arm's length and you're holding back and you're kind of, you know, sometimes withholding communication. That's for some of you. But whatever the case is, their intentions doesn't mean to say they're doing it yet. This is something they're considering. Definitely, it's you know, just because my intentions, I might intend to go to the gas station, but it doesn't mean to say that I'll do it. I'm intending to do it. It's the same thing here. But this person is definitely seeing some hope in the situation, and they do still kind of feel whatever issues there was, that it can be turned around. Okay? The star card there may be a lot of, you know, they may plan to message you. Could be on social media or whatever. Okay? And what's it about? 3 of Cups. This person is probably going to invite you out, want to have a good time with you. It's the first reading, I think, of the night that actually seems like the person had good intentions. I don't know. But, yeah. What is the likely outcome between Capricorn and the person that's most on Capricorn's mind? Can we get 1 card, please? Out in the cold. Yeah, Capricorn, I don't know. I think this is, you know, like I said, their intentions probably, whether or not they do or not approach you, it kind of seems like they're intending to. And it may be just something to smooth things over. You know, hey, you know, they might just approach you with some small talk because of the fact that they think maybe that you're on guard. I have to assume that. Or this person could just be guarded, I don't know. But there's a disconnect here of some sort, but this person seems to want to try and just smooth things over and grease things over a little bit, you know. And I'll probably with an invitation, hey, you want to hang out and go and get a drink or something. Just something small. But with the outcome being the 5 of Pentacles, I have to assume it's like, is this just going to be a go nowhere, essentially? Possibly might just keep this person out in the cold. I don't know. Or they're just, I don't know. I don't think I'm connecting tonight, but I don't think this situation, I think it's just going to be on hold for a little bit. I mean, 5 of Pentacles. No, I'm not going to clarify anymore. I keep doing that and it's dragging out. We're going to a 3-hour video already. Yeah. Okay, one clarification. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles upright for the likely outcome between Capricorn and the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. Why is the outcome the 5 of Pentacles? Okay, why is that the outcome? Wheel of Fortune is a fated event. So, yeah. There you go, Capricorn. I don't think this, I think it's just going to be, right now, life, for whatever reason, is just going to probably keep the situation on pause, okay? So this is definitely for a Capricorn out there where you're kind of disconnected from a lover. Maybe there's distance between you two, probably not talking very much. There might be some boundaries already in place, some games being played, you know, this kind of crap. But the universe is kind of, I think, just going to leave it out in the cold for now. I don't think, it's almost like it's not supposed to be like that. But things will turn around, they are going to change. And expect this person to potentially message you, entertaining the offer of maybe wanting to hang out again. Some of you may get a message like that, kind of trying to just, you know, smooth things over. And that's not for all of you, because like I said, I can't guarantee that that's going to happen. That's just what's showing up in their intentions. Whether or not they're going to do it or not, I don't know. Alright, that's what I got for you, Capricorn. But this person, obviously their intention still is, yeah, they're still thinking about you. They're still thinking about you. What that game playing shit is about, I don't know. Or maybe there's no games being played. Maybe it's just communication being withheld. Possible. I don't know. I'm not making sense of it. I feel under the weather. I think. I'm starting to conclude. I think I am getting a little sick. Bummer. Alright, we're doing our last sign of the night. Hooray. Because I'm... Here are the notes. Where's you at? I'm ready. Why not? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this video. Thanks for watching this segment. Really appreciate it. Leo, you are last tonight. Yes, you are. Okay. Alright, and Leos, please, if you haven't already, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content that I provide. I would really appreciate it. Helps the algorithm get more views to the channel. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. I'd really appreciate that too. And for those of you who have some extra change, want to donate to the channel, I'll be doing like a little event also for people that have donated already to the channel. I think trying to maybe right after Christmas I'll probably do that event. So if you want to get on that list, I would, you know, just to get I'm trying to get better equipment for the channel. What do we got for the zodiac sign of Leo? Can I get 2 cards for the person that's most on Leo's mind? 2 cards describing their feelings towards Leo at this time. I get 2 cards, please. Describing that person's feelings towards Leo. How does Leo feel towards the person that's most on Leo's mind? 2 cards, please. Leo energy with the sun card. Interesting. How does the person that's most on Leo's mind, how do they see Leo at this time? How does Leo see the person that's most on Leo's mind? 1 card, please. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Why is that in Leo's feelings towards the person most on Leo's mind. Why is Leo feeling the Three of Pentacles in reverse energy towards her person? Clarify the Four of Wands upright. How the person that's most on Leo's mind feels towards Leo currently. Give me a minute here, Leo. Sorry, it's still confusing. After the Death card in reverse, for how Leo sees the person that's most in Leo's mind, why is Leo seeing them as the Death in reverse? Clarify the Chariot upright. Why does the person that's most on Leo's mind, why do they see Leo as the Chariot upright? Clarify the High Priestess upright. Sorry, dude. Give me a minute. I'm a little off my game today. Hopefully it might make sense today. Clarify the High Priestess upright for the person that's most on Leo's mind. Why are they in the High Priestess energy? Temperance, Jesus. Holy no. Alright. Well, there's a lot of vagueness, unfortunately, here, Leo. This person and their feelings towards you. High Priestess and then Temperance. This person could be very quiet or secretive to himself, but it does talk about essentially this person is trying to balance their emotions. They're trying to basically get a handle more in their life, for whatever reason that is. I don't know if this person has been feeling lately, or in the past, being a bit ungrounded or unstable, but this person does seem to be exploring themselves, trying to follow their intuition, trying to navigate the realm of, can I make this work? Should it work? You know? Doesn't, just because we can, should we? Next to it is the Four of Wands upright and the Moon in reverse. Whatever fears, doubts, and stuff like that, concerns, this person has released it. And with the Four of Wands there, it does talk about this person maybe kind of coming back to family, maybe just kind of, celebrating with others, or just kind of enjoying what they have. I am getting a sense that it is kind of like connecting back with those close to them. I don't know, I'm not getting an overwhelming sense here this person's really involving you in their life right now. Okay. How you feel towards this person is the Sun card upright, and then it's the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting, because both of these energies here can essentially suggest that you don't have anything to give, nor do you want to. It's also possible that you just don't have the money or the capacity to give right now to them. That's weird because you see the Sun card. But let me clarify one before I talk about that. Clarify the Sun upright for why does Leo feel the Sun upright towards the person most in Leo's mind? Judgment in reverse. I always wondered to some extent if you made the Judgment in reverse here sometimes doesn't talk about being very certain on a situation, but in this particular context, I think that maybe you came out of that, is the way I'm getting it, and then that you possibly are standing on your own 2 feet here in a better light. So if you've been through any struggles, I think you are kind of being more yourself. It's kind of how you're presenting towards this person your feelings, or maybe you're wanting to. And the reason I'm saying that is this person sees you as the Chariot. So they know that you're taking action. But with the Fool in reverse there, it seems like you're only taking action. It would probably suggest almost like you're only, either you came out of a period of not wanting, you're playing it safe or uncertainty, or it's suggesting that you are basically trying to focus in only certain things, Leo. And this person might see that you're kind of targeted in your approach on what is making you happy, and you just want to basically work on yourself a little bit, develop yourself a bit, and you do want to make progress in your life. But you may need to be a bit selfish for that. Sometimes we have to be a bit selfish, which makes sense with this. Maybe you're just saying, I need to work on myself, for some of you. Okay. And this person's being a bit mysterious as well. Maybe someone that you desire to some extent, but it seems like they are kind of like more kind of to themselves a little bit more. If they have a lot of family, probably just kind of hang around their family a lot. You see them as death in reverse, and then two of wands in reverse. Almost like, you know, once again, this person seems, you kind of see them as like resisting wanting to change. Maybe this person is, and that's probably why this person is exploring so much of themselves and trying to figure out things. Because maybe you've said to this person that maybe they, you know, they need to grow up or something. You might have said comments in the past that maybe kind of really did plant seeds for them that they're kind of reflecting on now. You know, we've got two cards here almost suggesting here that this person, the way that you see them, they just don't seem to be able, they seem stuck a little bit. And it's maybe a question you might be asking yourself is this person really going to change, or are they changing? And if you're wondering that, then it suggests that yes, they are trying to figure out how to be a different person, essentially. Possibly even if they can, you know, as much, you know, sometimes we like people, right? But, you know, it comes a point in time where we realize that maybe we just don't mix, no matter what we do. There's just issues between us, but there's still a part of us that just really likes this person. It might be one of those situations. Okay. What is the likely intentions for the person that's most on Leo's mind? What is their intentions towards Leo? We have two cards, please. Describing the likely intentions towards Leo. I get two cards for the person that's most on Leo's mind. Describing their likely intentions towards Leo. Clarify the Seven of Cups upright. Why is that in the person that's most on Leo's mind? Why is their intentions the Seven of Cups upright? Can you get one card of clarification, please? Clarify the Six of Wands upright. The person that's most on Leo's mind. Why is the Six of Wands upright? Their intentions towards Leo. I'm getting a lot, I mean, honestly, Leo. So we have Seven of Cups up, and then it's clarified the Hierophant. Then we have the Six of Wands, and then the Knight of Wands in reverse here. I'm just getting a lot, like this person's just going to be very vague with you. Wishy-washy. I think this person wants to basically... This person may essentially be a little stubborn, a little bit to themselves, but they may, you know, when you ask them, if you were to approach this person and ask them for an answer, they're probably not going to give it to you. They'll give you 7 different possibilities. Or they may just avoid it entirely. And it almost comes from a standpoint that this person, like, is going to want to control the response, essentially. Like, I can't really give you a definitive answer on what we are. Like, they won't ever tell you. They'll just kind of leave it standing. And you might ask, you know, it might be a point where you might ask this person, like, you know, hey, so what are we? Are we going somewhere and stuff like that? And this person might just somehow, some way, find a way to avoid the answer, or answering the question. And I think there is a side of this person, if you know this person, Leo, to have some commitment issues, they still have it. I'm just letting you know that. You know, this person also could potentially have some anger problems and want their way a little bit. Especially sell you a bit of confusion. And it's concerning when I see the Knight of Wands reversed and the Seven of Cups. Person could also I don't know. It could also be shopping for the right lover. But, I mean, it's their intentions towards you, so. What is the likely outcome between Leo and the person that's most on your mind? I'm not getting a strong committal vibe from this person. I'm just telling you that right now. What is the likely outcome between Leo and the person that's most on Leo's mind? Can we get one card for the outcome? Nine of Cups upright. I guess expect a love offer. Maybe I was wrong. I'm a little confused about that. Why is the Knight of Cups upright for the likely outcome between Leo and the person that's most on Leo's mind? I get one card describing, or to clarify, the Knight of Cups upright. Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Leo, so remember I told you about this person was probably stuck on you. I think this person's going to try and revive the situation again. Yeah. But I'm still getting this, you know, person, I have to say what was on my mind, and I almost feel like they are exploring options. Okay? I think there's a non-committal side to this person. I think this person is trying to grow a little bit. I do. But at the same time, it's like with this is always concerning if you see them as the Death in reverse. And the Two of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse here, but it's clarifying to the Knight of Cups upright, almost suggesting that this person, like I said, just wants to basically, after their contemplation period, maybe see if we can have another swing at this and go and see if we can make it work again. I don't know, Leo. I don't get the best vibe of this person. Can I get one card of advice for Leo dealing with this particular person? What advice? What's the best one card of advice for with the Sun card? Leo energy. Seven of Swords in reverse. That can be concerning. That can talk about that you may find something out. Just be aware that you might find something out about this person. Advice can also just suggest to some extent to evade this situation. But, you know, the Seven of Swords when it's reversed does talk about concern that things could get exposed. And one has to ask, when I just talked about that person with the, you know, this shady little vibe that I was getting, this non-committal energy, one has to ask if you're, you know, if you dabble the situation, are you going to find something out about it? So, that's what I got for you, Leo. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. I don't even know if any of this is making sense today. I feel like this is like, I'm off my game, but I'm feeling a bit under the weather. But hopefully that made sense. I'll be better in my next video. Alright, but yeah. Expect something from this person. Whether it happens or not, I don't know, but Tarot showing here basically this person may attempt to try and come back in and charm you and woo you a little bit to try and revive things, you know, breathe some life into the situation. How long it'll last, who knows? You know, they got this non-committal energy on their side. So, yeah, that's what I got for you. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helped the channel. I really do appreciate all of you who watch the channel and leave comments, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.